Hopefully now there's no issues with the game. Okay, this looks much better. So now, the current standings of the race. Let me just enable the track map so everyone can see the action on track. Right now we have Taber in P1 with a 42.2. Then with Kizel in P2 with a 42.8. So yeah, and Elias just beats his time on the mediums. So we can also take a look at the tire compounds, because this is going to be an important thing to consider here for the sprint quali. Reminder as well that this is going to be a sprint weekend, so we're going to have the sprint qualifying, followed by the sprint race, and then we're going to be having the feature qualifying, followed by the feature race. We see Loris now in P4. We said this time as well with the mediums, so still a bit of a gap to go to Tamer and Elias, but very respectable time indeed with the mediums. And yeah, let's see who hasn't completed the lap yet. Yeah, we can look at trades. Yeah, let's look at trades for a bit. Oh yeah, you do not have the stream. Let me just stream again for you,
Yes.
Tim. Sorry.
Good.
Okay.
No problem.
We should be good now. We see now trains heading into the bus stop now with his kick sober, braking late,
The
going down to
gambling
the
machine.
second gear. Yeah, the green mean machine. And where does that put him? P9, right behind Teddy Vaughan. Teddy Vaughan. I don't really know how to say his name. I hope I'm pronouncing it accordingly. But yeah, I expect a bit more from trades, knowing the pace he has. But as a first lap on the mediums, I think this is respectable.
Yeah, it's not a bad time, but I clearly think he can improve
Yeah, for sure.
his lap time.
For sure. Sorry to just cut it here. I just need to open this on my second monitor. There we go. We should be all set to take a proper look now to the qualifying session. So let me see.
Also
Is anyone
seems
on
like
the lap?
it seems we missed that Nate will retire from the session, and I don't know why. And how.
Yeah. Yeah, bit of a shame for Nade, because I expect him to be able to fight for good points here. Bit of a shame, yeah, indeed. I hope he's able to rejoin for the sprint. So yeah, so he can claw back some positions during the race. But yeah, as of now we can look at Porky Lemur finishing his lap. Sorry, I will just need to do it like this. There we go. Heading now into the bus stop again, already with a flashing battery, so that's going to compromise the end of his lap. Going down to third gear. Oh, a bit of over rotation. It doesn't complete the lap. It goes into the pits.
I think he invalidated the lap.
Yeah, very possible that he did. So yeah, he's gonna try to go for another attempt next time.
Oh, look, Elias only has a half a second gap to P2. That's shocking.
Yes, actually. And Tamer is now on his out lap, sorry, trying to get his tires all warmed up to get a shot at getting the pole here. And I think, yeah, Elias will try his best to stop him as well. So, yeah, this is the qualifying battle we'll have to take a look at. Oh, and Phil retired. Not too sure what happened
Did he
with Phil.
retired or did he crash? That's the question.
I think he crashed.
Not ideal.
I think he crashed, yes, because I see a yellow flag there. Yeah, I saw a yellow flag there in Piff Puff, so I'm not too sure, but I would assume so. Really weird. I hope.
Suboptimal.
Yeah.
Suboptimal racing line.
Suboptimal racing line for sure. I hope we can have more explanation of what happened there in the clips to stream section, because yeah, this is a bit weird. Nonetheless, I suggest we take a look at Tamer going for his lap as soon as he starts. as now he's just prepping his lap, leaving some space behind for other drivers to go through, and Trains retires as well. So I think Trains retired in the pits though, so this is
fair enough.
valid for
Fair
now.
enough.
And,
I think he saved some tires, I guess.
yeah, I would guess so. He's not looking to go for another try, but now we're gonna go on board with Mr. Tamer Andari. Let me get rid of the tires. There we go. Very good rotation there, and very good exit off turn 1. Using a bit of battery here to get some speed heading into Eau Rouge and Rédillon. Very well done. Properly cut. Now opening that DRS.
Good.
Yep, all good. Still valid. Opening that DRS. Now under the braking. Going very wide on the curb, cutting a bit off the first turn and the second turn as well. Real well executed. Slightly unstable on the rear, but very well managed by the Lebanese driver. Oh, seems a bit wide there in turn 8, but he seems to manage very good rotation here. Looks quite fast, so let's see how he does here in Pujon. Looks very clean. He didn't go wide. Very, very clean right now for Tamer. Heading here into this section. Yeah, very well done. Great line. Great line there from Tamer. A bit unstable there,
Really?
but yeah. But
It looks so fast, man. I never drive this fast. Never.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, he's trying everything. And if he gets a good lap, he's not only gonna go ahead of Kiesel, but he might go ahead of Elias. So we're gonna see if he still has enough battery, because I think he depleted all of it, and Leland retires from the session. I think he might have crashed somewhere. And then we're gonna see Tamer across the line. It's 1/10 off of Elias. And now we have Elias finishing his lap, so we can just take a look at him going through the bus stop. Looks pretty steady. Let's see if this is gonna be an improvement or not. And across the line, it's an improvement. 41.2. 41.2 there. So we can, I guess, take a look at Loris, who's also finishing his lap, trying to see if there is an opportunity for him to get ahead of Reese, Coolest, Kiesel, Tamer, and potentially Elias. Oh, very slidey out of the bus stop. Very, very slidey. And this is going to be a P5. P5 for Loris.
With that drift, impressive.
Yeah, very, very impressive. I think that would have, without the drift, it probably would have put him in P4, I would assume. P5 maybe. I don't think that much of an improvement would have come from that, but yeah.
Yeah, Coolest in P5.
Yeah.
Great for his last race.
Yeah, very good sprint quali from him. Let's see if he can convert that into a good finishing position in the sprint. But right now we're gonna go through the rundown of quali, and it's Elias in pole with a 41.2. Good lap. I think I would assume he made a little bit of a mistake. I assume he can go faster than this, but nonetheless, great lap from the Bahraini driver and championship leader. Followed by Tamer right behind him with a 41.8. Followed really closely by Kiesel with another 41.8. Pool diver after 41.9. Coolest, Loris, Reese, Phil. And then we've got Ricardo in P9. And I didn't really manage to see we got P10, but I think it was Zoxon, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Soxon, yeah.
So actually a P10 here for Zoxon is really good. It's not exactly where we see him very often. So, hey, very good lap from him.
Yeah, it was not bad.
Yeah. Okay, well, now we're just waiting for the drivers to load into the grid, preparing their strategy and setup for this race, which is gonna be dry, unlike the feature race. The feature race is gonna be cloudy at the start, and then it's gonna progressively get into inter conditions. So yeah, stay tuned for that race. That's gonna be a very exciting scenario for us to be commentating and for you guys to be watching. So yeah, we'll take a look at the race director. Right now, I think, well, with this being a 5-lap sprint race, I don't assume there's gonna be a lot of different strategies here. But
I also love that we have like all different nations except 2 Italians and 2 Germans. Everyone is on his own here.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
2 British guys.
yeah,
What do we expect from the British?
yeah. We have a lot of variety, that's for sure. And we also have a newcomer here, the American Teddy Vaughan. I don't know, Vaughan. I don't know. Honestly, I
I
don't.
think it's one, if I have to guess, but yeah.
Honestly,
Maybe he joins the interview so we can ask him.
yeah. I mean, if he gets, if he gets a good result, that's gonna be even better for us to interview him about. But yeah, so newcomer to LRC. Hopefully, he gets a proper LRC introduction and gets shoved into a wall mid race. But yeah, right now we've got the formation lap. We can just take a look at the tires just to confirm no one misclicked. No one misclicked. That's perfect. Everyone on softs, ready for what seems more like a 5-lapper than an actual race.
Yeah, just one. Yeah, it is technically it is a 5-lapper.
Yeah, technically, yeah. So
I hope they drive like in 5-lappers because then it will be true utter chaos.
that would be very entertaining for us. Very, very entertaining, but yeah, I would assume they would want to, gain positions, but not at the cost of a DLF or a P19 in this case. And yeah, talking of P19, Nade is a driver we'll have to take a look at because, of course, with his unfortunate retirement from the session, I think due to a connection issue, that's gonna be something he's gonna want to improve, and yeah, he's gonna have plenty of opportunities to go for moves. So yeah, that's a driver we're gonna hope to see going up the standings as the race goes on.
Yeah, I think I can see him score points in the sprint race, to be honest. Even though it's a 5-lapper, I mean, I know Nate, he's fast, so probably can do it.
Yeah, for sure. I also believe Nade can do it. But yeah, he's only gonna have 5 laps to do so, so yeah, he's gonna have to get a move on. And we also have Kviabana, commentator for LRC as well. Our colleague is reserving today for Red Bull, so pleased to see him race, and hopefully can have a good race as reserved today. Balta mitigated quali, I would say, for him, same as trains. Teddy Vaughan, we still didn't have much info about him, but we'll see how he does here.
As long as he is a better racer than Blazer, the other American, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, so I don't think there's much risk of him being worse than Blazer, to be honest. So
I mean, we know the Americans, everything is possible.
It is true. Then we've got, as we said, Zoxon in P10, and this is the grand return of Riccardo Gabetti in P9, someone that's been in LRC previously, and we see the angle of Elias now.
What the hell?
That is crazy. I think he wants to absolutely shunt into Tamer, but yeah, this is something we're gonna take a look at now.
I hope it's big backfires and the DNFs. Yeah, I hope so hard. I hope it's so hard.
Alright, there we go. Let's look at this. Now it's 4 lights, 5 louds. And we are going now for the Spa sprint, as we have Elias, with his angle covering his position now to Tamer, but Tamer going around the outside.
Very good move there.
Yeah, very, very good attempt there, but wasn't meant to be. And we have quite a bit of chaos behind. I think a few people will try to go side by side there. We've got...
Very optimistic.
Yeah, very optimistic, but we're gonna go back to Tamer going past Elias now. Hunter to break his own with the 3 wide! The 3 wide, and Elias gets sandwiched there, shoved wide, and that, oh my god! And Elias got absolutely sent wide there. Not a good start of a race for our championship leader. Oh
I think someone wants to earn $10 today.
I think so as well.
Promise.
I think so as well. But yeah,
I need money.
now it opens up other battles with Trimmer Shave. Oh my god, what a group of cars here, just looking to get anything they can here. With War ahead, being very erratic on his steering. But that allows just Trimmer to get a move down the inside on Trains, but Trains goes very fast on the outside. and manages to keep his position.
I think that's the most chaotic opening lap I ever saw in LRC.
Yeah, it was something indeed. And talking of, I think we can just take a look here at Tamer, looking to get potentially moved on here on Kizil, heading into the bus stop. Let's look at this. No, Kizil brakes late, covers the space well, which allows himself to give himself a bit of a breathing room before lap 2 where DRS gets activated. And we have right now an overtake from Pool Diver. Coolest on Pool Diver. So yeah, Coolest trying to get his elbows out for this race, trying to get some good positions here in lap 2. Oh, and Pool Diver just goes to the right there for, I think maybe he over-rotated on the curb, but yeah, let's see if Pool Diver wants to get the move on again. Yeah, he gets a move on. Sorry to interrupt you, Tim, but yeah, Pool Diver gets a move on, and we see Kizil now going, trying to go side by side, but he loses the position there. Loses grip there, with the menace of losing the position, which, I mean, he might not be too far away from losing if he keeps making those mistakes, and this is just allowing Tamer to get a bit of an advantage and create a bit of a gap to the field behind.
Yeah, but I mean, it's basically looking very... The field looks very close to each other, because I think everyone until Lennon has DRS.
Of course. So, of course, the usual suspect, Lennon, is the one breaking the DRS train. But maybe that's gonna allow him to have a good battle with Porky behind. So, yeah, let's not discredit him for now. And we see now Elias really close to Teddy Vaughan. Will is gonna get the move done now with his superior top line speed. Now he's gonna be chasing Alec Trains and War, trying to claw back some positions again to get closer to the front of the pack. And we can go back to Loris.
I think they still remember the $10 bet, so
I think so.
Elias actually can finish this race.
Yeah, that could be a thing, yeah. And we have a battle here between Balta and Nade. Nade gets a move done on the Aston Martin driver. Yeah, the Swedish driver not having the best start of the race weekend here. With
as always.
Yeah, as per usual. I mean, oh, we can go back to Loris going for the move here on Tamer. Kizil trying to get something to slip on the inside there, but not meant to be, as Loris and Tamer are going side by side there. Heading into turn 8 side by side, and that will potentially allow Kizil to go for a move on Tamer, but no, he just doesn't get the traction he needs, and they're still going side by side there, and Tamer gets the better line. Potentially will be able to make the move. Will Loris give the position up? No, they go side by side through Puon. Yeah, giving Loris a bit of a nudge there.
I think there was also a track limit warrant for Loris there.
Yeah.
Which he obviously can remove, but yeah.
Yeah, because he got pushed, so if he reports that, he can get it removed.
Also, I want to point out, Lennon is back in DRS.
Lennon is back in DRS, yeah.
Breaking the DRS train, yes.
So he's gonna be having the battle of a century, as he always does with Trimmer Shave. Those two are inseparable, it seems. And
they should be teammates, not gonna lie.
Yeah, to be honest. I think they were. Oh my god! Pool Diver just goes down the inside there of Kizil. That seemed like a pretty big dive bomb, but unfortunately it didn't cause anything. So that's really good. But Loris without DRS, without battery already, and Pool Diver just going for it like a true Seigma, and gets the move done on all three of them.
What was that,
just
man?
happened?
That was. I think that was the move of the season.
Yeah, I mean,
he just went past them.
I mean, he kind of pushed, I think, Tamer out of the way, his own teammate, but still, I mean, very respectable move there. But that's not gonna last a lot, because yeah, Loris is just getting past, and so does Tamer.
I mean, who cares about his teammates? Honestly, nobody
gives a
shit about his teammates.
That's true. Lisa's freaking mindset. But anyway.
I mean, the last time I cared about my teammate was F2C off season.
Oh god. Yeah. And now Tamer really close to Loris, but is looking to recharge his battery to probably make a move in the last lap of the race. As he has 85%, let's look at Loris. Loris, yeah, was really low on battery, and now he's recharged up to a half full battery. So
I think
recharging it
Camera has
very much.
already a full battery, so it will be close in the last lap.
Yeah,
Also, can we point out that they took the longest 5-lapper I ever saw?
the longest what?
The longest 5-lapper ever.
To be
It takes
honest.
forever, man.
To
It's a
be honest.
5-lapper.
Okay, and we've got here Loris going side by side with Tamer as Pull Diver made the move to get the lead. So interesting choice here to be wanting to lead the lap in Spa in the last lap. Interesting choice, but,
but
Loris is making it
Loris
easier
said-
now with those mistakes. Oh, and I think there's been a big crash behind. Oh yeah, Gabetti is absolutely dead and spun in the wall. But we'll have to come back
That's
to...
brutal.
oh my god! And Elias was spun there in turn 1. I have no idea what the hell just happened, man.
Still driving, so nobody gets $10.
What the hell? Well, anyway, we have Coolest that has... no, sorry, he was defending position against Reese. But I guess we have to come back to Pull Diver and Loris. Loris getting first, Tamer getting the move to get P2, Pull Diver P3, and Elias retired from the race, so he's not going to score any points today. It wasn't looking good for him since the start, and it's not looking better now as the race progressed. So this is Loris in P1, followed by Tamer and Pull Diver. We also have Kiesel in the mix to fight for the win. Potentially Phil Malone as well. I mean, they have a bit of a five-car battle here. So it's all gonna come down to the last straight, and whoever is running the lowest wings, and whoever has the most battery. So now we have Loris going into the straight that he needs to survive now, with Tamer behind him. Tamer is going to be deploying his battery in a bit. He has 80% to play with. He's already going for the move, with Loris just giving him the space he needs to. But Loris jumping on the battery and Tamer jumping on the battery at the same time. Will he be able to get the move done? Yeah, a bit of contact here with Loris. And they're gonna go side by side. No, Tamer is gonna win the sprint. He's gonna win the sprint, and Pull Diver gets P2.
It's a Williams 1-2. When was
Oh
the
my
last time
god.
that happened?
Honestly, man. Loris P3 with 0.003 gap. That is impressive, to say the least. But then
That
we
reminds
have...
me of seeing the V8 Supercars race this weekend.
Yes.
I think it was race 2. It was like that. In the last corner, last fucking straight, and 0.03 gap. That's insane.
Yeah, honestly, very good job by those three men, Pull Diver, Tamer, and Loris. They gave us a very good fight here towards the end. And I cannot wait for the clips for stream section, man. I think with everything that happened in the last lap involving Gabetti and Elias, we're gonna have a lot of footage to look at. But nonetheless,
yeah, it will be chaos there.
yeah. Nonetheless, Tamer gets the win here, so that's 8 points for him, followed by Pull Diver, Loris, Kiesel, Phil Malone, Coolest, Trains, Reese, Zoxon, Nade, War, Lelen, Trimashave, Porky, Teddy, Ricardo Gabetti, Balta, Elias, and Kwiatbona. So that's gonna be the result of this sprint race. And yeah, we're gonna be jumping into
on earth
the
did
quali.
Lennon got P12 at the end?
Yeah, well, got P12 somehow. That's not enough for points in the sprint race, but still, that's a much better result than what we expected from him.
Yeah, it was like very surprising to see him this far.
100%. Let me just check what's being said in league chat. I think I'm gonna open that and see a firefight.
No, I can clarify. World War 3 hasn't broken yet.
Not yet.
In the chat, yeah, it will break out after the feed race.
Yeah, I expect it to be like that as well.
And also to point out, the status on commentator we see came true.
Yeah, somehow. Okay, so let me just take a look real quick. But I think the first reactions we've got from the drivers were that Elias was saying that he killed himself, so That's a bit suboptimal.
Yeah, I mean, it's $10 now. He killed him. He killed. I said the guy who takes out Elias, he took himself out. He still gets the $10.
Yeah,
Rules of.
yeah. Uh, all right. I'm just looking at the reactions of the people, but yeah, Pull Diver and Loris getting probably one of the closest finishes we've seen in LRC. I assume there have been closer
Yeah, yeah.
finishes, but I mean that was really really close, man.
0.003 seconds. That's nothing.
Yep.
It's literally nothing.
All right. So I'm getting early announcement from Elias that he's going to hang himself. No, that's not what he said. He said that it was the worst move he's ever done in his life. So, yeah, I'm still waiting to see what
Until
move that
now,
was. Yeah, until now.
worst, worst move for now.
Yeah, exactly. So let me just see if there's anyone on track already. Yes. So we've got Phil Maloney on the track. My voice is already kind of starting to die. Yeah, those drivers need to stop making the race so exciting, man. My voice dies every time, man.
Yeah, same. I'm still recovering from the like infection I had, and my voice is somehow still dying, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. We're both recovering.
Yeah.
I was say recovering addicts, but no, recovering. Recovering sick people, basically.
I mean, technically, I'm always sick, so.
Yeah, just that's Elias' core, to be honest. Anyway, I
That's life,
suggest
I
we
guess.
take a look at Phil going for his lap, heading here into turn one, down to second gear, as Phil of course does, because he doesn't like good traction.
Also go to second gear.
Oh, you got to
But I'm
second
also
gear
dog
there.
shit in this game, so you. I mean, I'm dog shit in this game. So you shouldn't take any advices from me there.
That's
But I can give you advice in ACC now, so.
yeah, at least that. At least that. Okay, let me enable this. Yep. So that's gonna be better for us to check the deltas. But Phil not cutting there, opting to not cut that section. So yeah, it's pretty uncommon to see people not cut there. But it's probably the best for his approach and his driving style. Let's see how he takes this. Looks pretty conservative there, I have to say. So maybe he can gain a bit more time in the faster sections of the track, potentially in the next chicane. Let's see how he approaches it. Oh, a bit, yeah, a bit wiggly there on the curbs, but yeah, just to hit the apexes and maintain his car in one piece, so that's already good enough and better than what Elias managed in the last race.
Yeah, and also I mean, Phil is driving Aston Martin, and we all saw one Aston Martin in the wall in Spa once.
Oh yeah.
But I think it was the other Aston Martin, other than the one that Phil is driving right now.
Yep. And there we go, we see Phil cross the line. It's gonna be P3 with a bit of a bad time, it has to be said. I mean, I would expect Phil to be only 6/10 ahead of Leland at this point. Yeah, not the best lap as we saw the way he approached his lap. So yeah, maybe a bit of work to do still in quali for him.
Yeah, I think it was a banker lap just to, get rid of medium tire, use that thing.
Yeah, I expect the medium tire to get used for the first runs and then the soft tire to get used for the second run here, to save a tire for
We
the
have
eventual change of scenarios during the race.
we have Alpine 1-2 right now. I just
Somehow,
wanted to point out.
yeah. So very good lap there from Gabetti.
It's Brazil 2024 again.
Oh no, don't talk about Brazil. I can't do
It
those
was
type
it
of
was
runs on Twitch.
it was no, I mean the IRL
Yes,
2024
I know.
Brazil race. it was a goated race.
Oh, and he got outclassed by Kisiel with a 42.0. So, yeah, Kisiel and
Haas
Gabetti at the
first,
front.
Alpine 2, 3.
Yeah. Let's
Mandry.
see if someone manages to split them. And Tamer gets ahead of them. So 42.0, more or less the same time as Kisiel. So those two guys have been getting more or less similar times since the start of this weekend. So that's pretty good from him. And Loris just did a 42.5, so pretty good banker time for him. But I would expect him to be looking to improve on this time and get ahead of Gabetti. Alpine out of nowhere, as Mifune says in the chat. Yeah, absolutely out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Because I mean, Gabetti used to have some pace, but I think since 24 he hasn't been as pacey as it was before. And Teddy, a newcomer to LRC, signing a 43.0. That's pretty good. Pretty good, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think I raced against Ricardo once, but then he never showed up, I think.
Yeah, I think he was there for a few races in one of the past seasons, and he was pretty fast, but yeah, liked what he had in pace, he lacked in racecraft, so it wasn't, of course, the best display from him.
Yeah, I found that out too on my own, so
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's say he was about to go for a lap. I guess we could look at Coolest. Coolest is finishing his lap as of now. A bit slidey there out of the bus stop, and that's going to give him a P5. So not too far away from Loris, as we were saying. I mean, Loris didn't sign the best of times now in this session. So, yeah, suboptimal. Nade goes across the line with a 42.8. Pretty good lap from Nade. And he's going to be looking to recuperate a bit of a better result after this very subpar qualifying that he had due to, from what I believe, a disconnect. Bit of a internet issue there.
I mean, Naughty and Disconnect name a better duo.
Yeah, honestly.
This guy can't have a break. He can't have
Honestly.
a break.
Poor Nada, man.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to go for a little bit. I will be right back. I'll leave you guys with Tim. We will be able to walk you through Zoxen's lab.
Yeah, so for the first sector, Soxon's lab looks very good. It's still valid. Let's see how much he can improve. Oh, he hasn't done a lap yet. Will be his first lap on mediums actually, which is kind of surprising. I think he goes for one soft lap after that, but yeah, until now it looks very clean. Still valid. Yeah, let's see what he can do here. Very tight line through there. Looks very planted actually, which is surprising. We have seen other eyes here from drivers before. Now up to bus stop. His lap is still valid, so he... What can he do? To line, and it's P12. Not that bad. Oh, it's actually the same lap time as his teammate, which is kind of interesting. We have... Today is the day of the close gaps, I guess. now.
Alright, I'm back.
You're back. You have missed that Soxon made the exactly same time as his teammate.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's a balanced lineup, we could say that. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think today is the day of the close gaps, I guess.
Yeah.
That's not even dominating, so.
Yeah. Okay, we can now then take a look at Elias, looking to get a good quali to then achieve a better position in the race than what he did in the sprint race. After a series of collisions, we'll have to take a look at that, of course, but we can look at how he takes this section, and it's very well taken. Looks pretty decent through there as well. Heading into turn 8, a bit of inside lockup, but looks very good. Yeah, very clean on this section, not much to say. Let's look at how he takes pull on. Looks very clean as well, doesn't go off track. Looks
But
like...
I have to say, I always get eye cancer when I see the movement on Elias's wheel.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's so unnatural.
Oh, yes. I mean, we can stay on onboard so we can see what it does with his
Oh
wheel.
no!
It's gonna be fuel for nightmares for you, but yeah. That allowed him to sign a purple sector too, so yeah, en route to a very good lap there is
Yeah, but
Elias.
you can't take the sectors seriously, because I think one time I also got a purple sector too, and I finished last in the qualifying.
Oh shit, okay, well that's something.
It's just the bug.
Oh, a bit
Only
slightly there on the
purple
exit
person.
from Elias, but it's still gonna be enough for P1. 41.7 here.
For fuck's sake.
But it has to be said, that was on mediums.
Yes, that makes me uncomfortable for the race.
Yeah. So that was on mediums, and he's still 3/10 faster than Kiesel. But Kiesel's times and Tamer's times were set quite a bit earlier, so of course track grip is gonna go up as the session comes to an end. And I assume...
Yeah, but
Yeah?
the mediums are still not faster tires. Let's be honest.
Oh, no, not at all, of course, but yeah.
Mistake from Elias.
But
He's
that's
washed.
Yeah, surely that's not to come to the pits faster. Surely that's alright. But yeah, what could we take a look at? Trains. Yes. Never mind. Unvalidated
Also,
flap.
also have to point out we have a Ferrari sandwich again.
Oh my god, man. Lele just doing his part for Ferrari. And Pulldiver has also invalidated his lap, so not much use to looking at his lap yet. Maybe we could look at...
one. Can we point out that Pulldiver did 5 fucking laps on his mediums?
Holy shit, yeah. He always has
But
some
he
weird
did
strategies with his laps, man, with his qualifying. I have no idea what he does, but every time I try and understand what he's doing, I cannot wrap my head around it.
He almost did more laps in quali than in the sprint race.
Bro, honestly, in Vegas, I think I saw him do like 3 laps in a row on mediums in the qualifying with his battery disabled. I don't know for what reason, what he was doing, but it was so weird and there's like no logical reason behind it. I don't
But
get it.
he's fast. You have to admit, he is fast.
Oh yeah, of course, he's fast.
He came out of nowhere. I mean, he's joined like last season or so. He was like in the midfield, and now he's suddenly at the front.
Yeah, no, of course he did get much better. That's for sure. Yeah, space. That's not arguable. But you'd have to think, why not save this tire? Why not save this tire for the race?
I mean, I have to say on Pulldiver, he improved as much as I got worse over the time span in F1 24.
That's fair. That's a good benchmark. Anyway, let's look at Leland, clean up Orush and Redion.
Still valid somehow.
Yeah, still valid, so no issues there for the Italian driver. Looking to improve his time in this qualifying session. Braking at the 75-meter board and cutting perfectly the first turn, but failing to do so with the second.
Why is he doing the Elias movements on the wheel? Isn't one can't do Ferrari not enough?
No, it looks pretty smooth. It looks pretty smooth here. Llewellyn.
Yeah, it looked like after the camel strain, it looked like Elias, like a one-to-one copy of Elias.
So went into the grass there a little bit, so suboptimal there for Leland, but let's see if he manages to improve his second sector. We'll have the confirmation of that in a little bit. As he goes a little bit wide there, but looks pretty clean so far. And his 2/10, he's improving 2/10 and a half on his sector times, so that could be an improvement, hopefully from a bit more than P18. That would be a bit of a better achievement there for the Italian driver. I have to say the lap looks pretty clean overall. It just looks slow, but hopefully he can gain a bit more time here in the bus stop. It looks pretty scrappy and pretty slow there on the second part of it. Goes in the grass for good measure, and that's still gonna be P19. So let's take a look at Tamer. Oh, Tamer doesn't manage to improve. It does not manage to improve. So yeah.
Oh no, Elias is an outlap on softs. Oh no.
Uh-oh. So
Please
I think
not.
he's gonna look to improve, guys. Yeah.
Please not.
The alarm is ringing. The red capes are coming.
Why? Elias, you already have pole. Don't waste tires. Think of the environment.
I think he's very conscious that given the opportunity that Tamer and Kizil would be able to improve their times and potentially get pole, so I think he's gonna try and secure that. But we're gonna go on board with him and see what he manages to do.
Oh no, on board, not the on board.
Oh yes, Tim. Oh yes. I mean, it's pretty normal. Up until now, pretty normal. We didn't look at T1 in onboard, so yeah, your eyes can rest for a little bit until the end of Camel Straight.
Which is now.
Exactly now. And we look at his inputs. Yes, this doesn't look natural at all, but guys, this is what a fast driver in F1 looks like. Heading now into turn 8.
No. This is what a shit game looks like.
Oh yeah.
Let's be real.
Oh, that as well, yeah. But you have to be a fast driver to, to exploit those shit physics.
Wait, if that's a shit game and Elias is good, does it mean he's shit? Or is he good?
He's good at being shit. That's basically it. But let's see now if he is actually improving on his time, because I think he looked a bit slightly there in Sector 2. Oh, and he goes a bit on the grass there, which hopefully doesn't compromise him too much, but it's a 3/10 improvement, so he's definitely looking to make the gap bigger to P2. Gotta be fast to go fast. Exactly, Mifune. Well said. Well said. And we see there Elias heading into the bus stop, break at the 100 mark. Yes, looks very good, very stable through there. Let's see how it looks on exit. Looks very good on exit, using the last bit of battery, and that's an improvement, 41.4. 41.4. So now the only man to be able to potentially improve his time and beat him would be Loris. No, it's not meant to be. That's going to be a P6 for the Dutch Seigma driver. And yeah, right now it looks like Elias in P1 with pole. With Kisiel behind him, like 6/10 behind him. Tamer not able to improve on his time as well. Followed by Trains. Very good quality for Trains, we have to say that. It's a P4 for him. And I think someone improved at the last minute, but it's a P5, so someone improved.
Someone improved big.
Yeah, who improved? Tamer.
Oh, Pool Diver.
Wait, Pool Diver, yes. Pool Diver, yes. P3.
He beats his teammate.
Yeah, so very well done.
11,000. So like usual spa gaps, 11,000 of a second.
Basically, yeah, basically. So very well done. So we have Trains now demoted to a P5, but still a very good quality from him. We have Teddy and Riccardo Gabetti, P6 and 7. Loris, Coolest, Phil, and I didn't have time to watch the rest. But yeah, so
who cares about the rest?
No, come on. We had to see Zoxen. Zoxen and Nade were very good drivers that we wanted to see what they did.
I think Zoxen is P13 and Nade is P11, I think.
Okay, I'm glad you caught that, because I definitely didn't. So
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
We can just look at this. Exactly. So
look, No. Zoxon P12 actually.
P12. Yeah,
I'm sorry. Sorry, Zoxon.
and not a
Sorry.
P11. So not too good of a quali here for Phil and Nade. I would assume they would be a bit faster than this, especially with trades signing that time in P5 with the mediums. Yeah, I would expect them to be able to match
Somehow.
trades. So, Pool Diver says, I do many laps in quali as I don't have any practice, so that's why I race with ERS disabled and I want to save one set of soft tires always for a late safety car. Okay, interesting approach to racing and to quali, but
I mean, honestly, it's LRC.
it is LRC. You are allowed to do
It's
that, I
still
guess.
LRC.
So
There's always a chance for a late safety car if someone has like brain fog or something, like a brain lag.
oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, let me just check the rest of the grid. So Reese in P13, so not a very good quali for him. Also, followed by Porky. Bro, I think my joystick is playing around. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, Porky P14, Sol in P15. The Swedish driver not managing to improve on his time. War P16, 17 is occupied by Kviatbana or commentator. Then followed by
Who's
Chimoshev
commentating?
and Leland.
Ferrari sandwich again.
Again, a Ferrari sandwich, as we expected. The micro slip moments are real. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but yeah. Yeah, so strategy. Yeah, let's take a look at strategy. So we know that this race is going to start on cloudy or overcast conditions, and it's going to go progressively into inter conditions, which, yeah, interesting scenario there. So we've got soft runners, soft starters, and we've got medium starters. So
Yes.
I would guess the soft starters are expecting the rain to come very early in the first
The medium
5
runs
laps.
come very late.
Exactly. So it's all gonna be a gamble. It's all gonna be a gamble, and I expect Elias to try and stay ahead of Kizel at all costs, and so will Pool Diver, Tamer, and Alec trains. So yeah, very interesting there, strategy wise. We're still
Yeah,
waiting.
I mean the race is like 15 laps or so, if I'm
It is.
correct.
Yeah, it is 15 laps. And if the rain comes early, that could give us like what 8-9 laps of rain, of racing under wet conditions. So that would be pretty cool to see. Although I'm not sure. This is quite random at what time the rain can come. So of course
Yeah.
strategy will have to be like your pitting timing is gonna be really precious. It's gonna be the thing that can make or break a race as a driver.
I mean, the rain could start at the end of the formation lap, or it could start at the beginning of lap 14 or 15. Even.
I don't think it can start that early. From what I've tested, from what I've seen, I don't think it can. Oh, Pool Diver saying it's raining already. It is. Yeah, there's a few drops
Here
of
we
rain.
go.
So you were totally right. Oh my god. Okay, very interesting. So
I know this shit game. I know this shit game, man.
That is true. So let's look at it with this view. I think you can see that Kizio, Teddy, and Kulis are gonna have a pretty bad time already. Because if this is starting so early, I would expect the transition lap to be like what, lap 3 potentially at the latest.
Yeah, but I also think, I mean, with the rain starts now, nobody has really had time.
Yeah, we can't hear you too well, by the way. Tim, you're a bit further from the mic, I think. But yeah, I think that's about it. That should be. Yeah, I mean the race strat. Don't look at the in-game race strategy. That don't know what they're talking about. I don't think we're gonna go to mediums or hards at any point in this race, as this is already raining now. But yeah, we're gonna see a lot of chaos, I would assume, in the first 3 laps of this race, because if the grip is already going down as we speak, and the tips are already going down as we speak, expect a lot of moments and a lot of carnage.
Yes, I hope so.
Okay.
I hope it will be so chaotic at the first corner.
Yeah, I expect that as well. to be honest. Yeah. Let's see if we can actually take a glance at tires, at tire temps. Yeah, it's 70 front, 65 rears, from what I'm seeing on Kizil's wheel, on the mediums. So he's trying to hit up his tires to see if he can get a better launch than what he would normally with his medium tires. And I think we're gonna have to stay with him for the start to see how well he manages to get away. But a lot of people getting disqualified for having a bad placement on the grid. And yeah, as Mifune is saying, let the chaos commence. Thank you, Tim, for gifting tier 1 subs. But
Yeah.
we're gonna take a look at the start, and away we go now. And we have to take a look at Kiesel getting not too good of a start at all with his medium tires. Getting a bit of a compromise start, which is allowing Elias to get away already with the 6th gap to Kiesel, potentially looking to dump his battery already. And we have Loris going for the overtake on trains, which he managed to do so. And we see Gabetti going wide in the background. Tamer and Bulldiver already working together and potentially allowing Tamer to go for a move here. But they're going side by side into this chicane, so Tamer gets the move done, squeezes a little bit Bulldiver, but that allows Loris to get the move done here.
Not the best play there, to be honest.
Yeah, not the best thing here, because look at the gap already from Elias to Kiesel. It's already 1 second, so that allowed already the Bahraini driver to get a move on. And Tamer is trying to force a move there, but collides a little bit with Kiesel. And this is only gonna make them lose time if Kiesel doesn't realize there's another race here at stake.
And you can actually see the rain now. It's raining pretty much.
Yeah, it's raining quite a bit already, so I expect the grip levels to fall down as we see Tamer having a bit of a drift there, trying to get past Kiesel. But we see as well Loris showing his front wing to Tamer, just letting him know, man, I want to brace, I want to get past, get a move on, bro. And we see Phil also getting past Teddy.
The exit of the corner was like grip.exe stopped working.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And we see Teddy alongside Coolest, but Coolest gets the worst traction with his medium tires out of the bus stop chicane. And let's look at Gabetti going side by side with Zoxon. And Zoxon gets the much better traction there outside of turn 1, so very well done from the German driver. Getting into the points paying position. Very good job from Zoxon.
Yeah.
But now he has another thing to do, which is catch back up to Coolest in front, which is going to be a bit of a tough task. And Bulldiver got past Kiesel. And Bulldiver is now going to try to stay close to Tamer, to try and work together with his teammate to try and claw back a little bit of his delta left between himself and P1, who's Elias. Yeah, Elias did a perfect job to start on softs. Very good prediction here to start on softs and to get the gap already up to 2.2 seconds at the start. So really good job there from the Ferrari driver.
Not looking good for entertaining racing.
Yeah, at least not at the front.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's in his best interest to try and get some points here because he failed to do so in the sprint race.
Mate, he has like a 60 points gap. He can DNF twice and would still lead the championship.
That is true. That is true. But as a driver, do you want to do what Loris is doing and go for a move there? Probably not that aggressively, but it's really close to making contact with Kiesel. Looking to go for a move, I would assume so. Here on Tamer. Oh, and he goes for the move on both of them. Oh, and locks the rears and almost ends up absolutely crushing two drivers in front of him. Using his battery now to follow Kiesel through. Yeah.
At least that's your Loris move there.
Yeah. And Tamer following him closely. I think Tamer is gonna try and look for an opening here. But he's getting overtaken by Trains. He's getting bomb drafted by Tamer, but Trains just takes the opportunity and goes for the move on Tamer, getting the inside here, so you'd assume he's gonna get the grip advantage, but no, he turns it to the outside. Another going 3 wide, and Tamer still maintains a position with Phil alongside him. Yeah, but Phil not able to convert this into an actual position. But it's a hell of a battle now shaping up behind Tamer, with Phil, Train, steady, and coolest behind. Yeah, look at...
He's back into P2 on his mediums, man. This is insane.
Yeah, he's doing a really great job, but we have to take a look at Loris now, going for the move on Pull Diver, managing to do so. It looks like with a bit of contact, but yeah, if the contact was excessive, we're gonna take a look at this after the race.
It's also a Loris overtake, so no Loris overtake without contact.
Yeah, it's a bit tough to see him go for a move without contact, to be fair. That's pretty fair. And as Mifune pointed out in chat, the Ferrari has the opening pace. Yes, definitely, because now we have a 3.4 second gap now between Elias and Kizil. And we see, wait, we see Loris going for the pits already, as does Pull Diver.
And Elias.
And
No, Elias actually goes for the pits. Pull Diver stays out.
Yeah, Elias went for the pits.
Interesting. I hope it's the wrong
okay.
one. I hope it's the wrong one.
Yeah, no, I think this is a pretty good choice here from Elias. Let's hope it's not too early for the Bahraini driver.
I hope it is. Otherwise, it's
Yeah.
will be another perfect.
There is a generational hater for Elias, which is fair. We want entertainment as commentators. But that sees Kizil be in a provisional pole or provisional P1.
I actually not hating on Elias. It's just so annoying that he always wins. I literally couldn't watch any streams he had this season to the end because it was so boring at the end.
Yeah, I can get that. But we need to look at Teddy. Teddy getting, I think, pushed off there by Zoxon. What a timing for me to look at that battle. What the hell?
Also, can we point out that Lennon is at the moment a better Ferrari driver?
That is true. Leland absolutely outclassing his teammate as of now. Let's see if Leland's gonna look to go for a move on Trebershave before his teammate. Oh my god, he almost killed himself there.
Honestly, Elias isn't gaining that much.
Oh no, I think he just gained 1 second this lap, so that is quite a bit.
Yeah, but on Lennon, man.
On Leland?
Yeah.
I think he gained like 1 second, yeah.
But it's on Lennon, so he probably lost.
Yeah, so it's not that much, to be fair. But yeah, let's take a look at Phil. I think. Oh, okay. Phil didn't get past. He did get past Pull Diver because Pull Diver is now in the pits. Is it 1 lap too late now for the Dutch driver though?
He's not.
Let's see.
No, Elias
Let's see where he exits.
Yeah.
Well, he's already behind Elias and will potentially be behind Loris. Yeah, Loris gets the move done outside of the pits on Pull Diver. Pull Diver is gonna have, yeah, a bit of a difficult task now at hand.
So, you know what we need now?
Tell me.
A safety car.
I knew it. But the big losers now are Kizil, Tamer, and Phil. I think they're staying out for way too long, man. Look at how... Yeah, Phil is definitely struggling now with his tires. Yeah, a bit of a tough task to stay out now.
Torque changed to mediums. What is he doing? I think he misclicked.
So I think, yeah, a bit of a misclick there from the Mercedes driver. What the hell, man?
Not ideal.
Well, something we can take a look at though is Pull Diver chasing Mr. Loris, the Dutch mid-off here. We have to take a look at the Williams driver chasing down Loris in his McLaren, seeming to struggle a little bit with the rear now on the inter conditions. Oh yeah, he's going a bit wide everywhere, so potentially his tires are not up to temperature yet. I'm not too sure, but he should have better tires temperature-wise than Pull Diver. Pull Diver gaining a little bit on Loris on these conditions. Potentially just out the
A lot
slipstream.
now.
Oh, that must be a move.
Oh, oh
Surely
my
that
God.
is a move. Does he go for it?
That is a move.
Oh, it doesn't go for it. It doesn't like to entertain us. He's gonna be staying.
Oh, he's just sensible.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yes. That too. Sorry. But Mifune is saying in chat they need to switch tires. Yeah, I think Porky definitely does. Porky Lemur definitely does. Yeah, and I think he's gonna do that right as we say it. But we have to take a look at Trains there. A bit of contact with Tamer. So I think Trains is gonna have a tough time now keeping Tamer behind him. Let's look if Tamer starts to use his energy, but DRS is still enabled somehow. So, oh my god, they're gonna go 3 wide there. Yeah, they're gonna go 3 wide into this. Oh no, and Train's getting forced a bit wide, but he still gets the space needed.
GG to Phil for that move, honestly.
Yeah.
That was like Kevin Estre overtake.
Yeah, I think that was a great move from Phil. I didn't even realize that was Phil that was going for this move. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, but Tamer behind him manages to keep the position. Does he go for the overtake here in Pujon? Hopefully not. No, he doesn't. But he forces Phil a bit wide, and he makes a bit of contact. So let's look at Phil's onboard and see. Okay, yeah, he stays out of this. Probably the smarter choice here for Phil.
Yes.
to at least be able to follow Tamer. But he goes very wide. I'm not too sure if he has gotten some damage with this battle with Tamer.
I hope not. I hope not. Because that was a great move.
Yeah, honestly. No, it doesn't look like he has damage. I'm not too sure what happened there. But I would assume he's running maybe too low downforce here for these conditions.
Wait. Is Pulldiver gaining on Elias? Do I see that right?
Looking at the delta, I don't think he's gaining at the
It was
moment.
like 4. It was 4.
For a second, so maybe he's using a bit of his battery. Let's look at this. So he's at half battery right now, and Elias is at 75%. So maybe that's why, I don't know. But if he works with Loris and Kizil, considering DRS is still enabled, yeah, they could make some inroads on Elias. That's for sure.
How the fuck is DRS still enabled?
I am not sure. Honestly, this game is wonderful.
Is FBI still sleeping?
I think so. But yeah, it is. You're right, though. I mean, Pulldiver has made some inroads on Elias with this battle. So I think if all 3 of them work together, they could very well. Oh god, I think Gabetti retired from the session, so that could be the safety car you've been longing for, Tim, making an appearance on track.
Late.
Yeah, but now it's too late. Suete is not gonna come out, so. Bit of a shame, but that could have been a more exciting battle for the lead. But it doesn't mean we're not gonna have it, because, yeah, as we said, Pulldiver, Kizil, and Loris are working together now to get closer to Elias. So it could work in the end. We'll have to take a look at that. In the meantime.
Also,
Oh my god! Trains absolutely fucked himself into the barrier and loses his front wing, or a part of it at least. That is, yeah, I'm assuming he went into the curb there and is struggling a lot to get back onto the track.
Can we just point out how you have the perfect timing today for
Yeah, it is. It is unfortunate, but you know you're having a bad race when you get overtaken by Leland. Yeah, he sees himself in P14, so yeah, optimistic race for him. And as we see Kviabona going side by side there with Sol. Sol, I think, will have to give up the position there. I don't think he's enough alongside here, and Kviabona manages to brake perfectly there for turn 1, following War. I think he's gonna look to get the move done here on War. We can just take a look at this battle for a little bit. Oh, and he does it at the top of Eau Rouge. What the hell is this? Radion, sorry. And I think that's gonna allow Balta as well to get the move done. But Kviabona covers the inside, and they're gonna go 3 wide here. Will common sense maybe help those guys? I don't think so. and War goes for the inside, maintains the inside despite going off track. Like Viabana gets the better out of the three. God damn, what the hell is
We're
this?
just wait, hold on. Were you just hoping for common sense in LRC?
Yes, big mistake from our side, but holy
Yes.
shit. It is surprising that those guys are still in one piece.
Yes.
One Piece, can we get much higher reference something? I don't know. I don't watch One Piece. But yeah, Mifune said it just kicked the wall because Trents is
Where did War go? I think it just
Oh, it just
he
disappeared.
went like so wide.
Broad enough.
Poor.
But Loris and Kizil having a fight there. Yeah, but I don't think they're working together very well here. Loris and Kizil.
No,
I think
they're
they're just
calling
looking
each
to
other
fight
out.
for position.
Yes. So there is your common sense.
Yeah, the common sense is not really there because if they work together with Pull Diver, I mean, they could work to. Oh wait, sorry. I think my controller has died of death, and we are back. Yeah, they could just, I don't know, stick together and just, you know, by not going side by side in Eau Rouge and making contacts, for example, they could just, I don't know, gain some time because they just gave a free 1 second gap to Pull Diver.
No. You don't see the big picture. They want a double Williams podium.
I mean, potentially. I mean, if they want to
Cameron-
cause a safety car,
Cameron
maybe.
stayed, like Cameron was like a second in one lap with that battle.
Yeah. Yeah. And now, maybe Tamer is even gonna be able to go for a move here on Loris. Let's see. But Tamer wasn't looking like he was going to be able to get the better out of Loris and Kizil for a bit of, yeah, for a bit of time there. But is Tamer going for a move here in Puhan? Oh my god, he's actually trying to go for this. So I think we're gonna have to stay on board with him for a little bit, because if he keeps going for those moves, we better get some evidence for the tickets.
There will be. I think there will be a lot of tickets after this race.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, he's definitely going for this. And yeah, a bit of contact, and Loris gets shoved out of the way, and he finds himself behind Tamer now. What is this?
Welcome to LRC, I guess.
Welcome to LRC, guys. This is the central of ping pong racing, where you just go ping, 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 ping on the opponent's fucking sideboard and you get past. But yeah, nonetheless, no damage as of now, so that's something positive at least. But we need to look at this man.
Now?
I know, Tim. I'm sorry, but we need to look at this man. 4.5
Yeah,
seconds
but
lead.
I also want to point out, Elias' tires are already 6 laps old.
They are 6
And he
laps
has still
old
time to
because he
go.
got past the line, and yeah, I think. Oh no, yeah, well, he has a bit of a tire deficit, but I think that's gonna matter too much because I mean, those laps could last the entire race distance with no problem.
Yeah, but they're still slower in the end.
Yes,
And there's a
but
chance safety car.
not that much. I mean, everything's gonna come down to if Elias makes a mistake in the last laps, because we've seen Pull Diver, Gizel, and Tamer, and Loris are not interested in working together at all. I mean, they could potentially stride forward with you know, getting an advantage, but that's not what they want to do. And I see a yellow flag, so I think that was War potentially colliding with Lelen, but I'm not too sure what happened, which is something we're also...
I go.
Yeah, we're also gonna be able to see what happens probably in the clips for stream section. But we have Tamer now chasing Loris, sorry, chasing Kizil, potentially going for a move, or is he already prepping the last lap? Is he prepping already some energy, trying to save for the last lap battles? Not too sure. And yeah, and War actually just went off track. Yeah, so he spun
That's
himself
not
out.
obvious.
So I think War is gonna get some PTSD. Haha, funny. When he watches this race back, and yeah, suboptimal for the McLaren driver. That's the least we can say. But at least we have Loris in a battle with Tamer and Kizil. Yeah, and those two are going side by side, so that could actually profit Loris quite a bit.
But I think the pairing of those three isn't that really good news.
Yeah, Potentially.
I'm not sure.
Potentially. Well,
I mean, it could be good news for a safety car.
yeah, but at this point I don't see how a safety car could happen unless like those four guys, Pulldiver, Tamer, Kiesel and Loris just, you know, decide to go three abreast again. And
I
well,
mean,
we might have
is
this
it
situation
really
again.
that unrealistic?
Yeah, it's not that unrealistic. Oh my god, Kiesel, yeah, unfortunately, I mean, he slid a bit there on the curb, but this could open up a gap there if he is not careful enough to get on the battery and get close to them again. And we're retired. Okay, so, but he did so in the pit, so no risk of safety car for now. We can just take a look at what those guys are doing. Let's see if anyone goes for a move again.
I mean, I also want to point out we have a Williams double podium. We had at the Williams double podium.
So we had an Alpine 1-2 at some point, or 2-3 in quali, and now we have an Alpine potentially double podium if Pulldiver gets ahead of Kiesel. But yeah.
Which probably can.
What?
I mean, is actually DRS still active?
I'm not sure. We'll be able to take a look at that soon.
DRS is disabled.
I haven't seen the message either, to be honest. But
Big game, very realistic.
yes, game of the year, by the way. But anyway, I want to take a look at Zoxon, who's really close here to Coolest. Coolest for his last race of the season potentially could see himself holding a P7, but it's gonna be tough with Zoxon being really angry behind him, trying to get a move done before crossing the finish line.
Yeah. I think Zoxon actually has a great race now.
Yeah.
I think he gained like a lot of positions.
Yeah, he's having a great race. I mean, we can actually take a look at that, at the positions gained. Yeah, he gained 4 positions, and the Coolest gained 2 positions as well. So they're both having a better race than their qualifying session, but Zoxon is definitely having a great race now.
Leland 6 places gained, my goat.
Yeah, my absolute goat. Seeing himself in P13 now, I mean, he's far away from Sol in front of him. But yeah, he's definitely created a gap to Trimmer, so that's good from the Italian driver.
Yeah, he's the #1 Ferrari driver.
100%. 100%.
Yes.
We have Balta and Kviabona swapping places now. Let's see if Sol is able to maintain his position, but his rear looks a bit, either he's overheating or his rear looks a bit unstable. And Elias does something that could actually shuffle the cards of this race. I mean, now he's virtually at only a 2-second gap to the cars, or 1.7-second gap to the cars behind. So I think that's gonna light up some alarm signs to Tamer, Kiesel, and Pulldiver, looking to, you know, progress in this race and potentially now realizing that working together could have been a great idea at the start of the inter stint.
Yeah, and as it seems now, as it looks, Tamer is actually gaining on Elias.
Yeah, so let's look at his battery. Yeah, so he's definitely starting to use his battery a little bit more now, getting the gap down to 1.3 seconds.
I think we found out why he's gaining so much time.
Yeah, that could be why. Let's also take a look at Elias's battery. Okay, his battery is still pretty
almost
good.
full.
And Elias got yet another warning there, so I'm not too sure what's going on with him, but the gap's going down more and more as we speak, and it's now only 1.1 seconds. So Tamer is gonna be...
And all the timer.
Yeah, it's...
all the tires.
That as well. That could have an influence now, but Tamer is now sliding all over the place, but that's just a testament of how much he's pushing. Now he's virtually only 9/10 behind Elias. So if he catches him, that could very well be a battle for pole position, for a P1, sorry.
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
Yeah. As Mifune pointed out in chat, the penalty has halved that gap to first. Yeah, it has literally halved the gap, so that was a crucial mistake there from Elias to get those 3 seconds.
Elias washed?
Elias washed, potentially. But now we have to take a look at Tamer. Tamer only 5 tenths behind. It's not 5 tenths behind Elias, but he's 5 tenths to compared to what he needs to get the position.
He's virtually half a second behind. Virtually.
Yeah, virtually. So that's basically what we're gonna have to take a look at. And Kvyabona getting 3-second penalties. It looks like everyone just followed Elias's trend. What a trend setter, this guy.
Yeah,
and we have Phil in the
always-
meantime going
always was hit.
two abreast with Pull Diver with Loris on his side. Let's take a look at the onboard to see how this is gonna shape up. No contact as of now, just a slight bit of contact on the exit. And Phil wasting all of his battery, heading into the last lap or the penultimate lap with no battery left to use. So he's gonna have to be really smart now on this penultimate lap now, trying to stay close to Pull Diver, but proving a bit difficult with those tires, maybe potentially overheating. And he has a very angry Dutch driver right behind him looking to get a position. So that's what we're gonna take a look at.
DRS selected? No,
What?
DRS is deactivated now.
Yeah, DRS is
think.
completely off
Is
now.
it?
Yeah. At least visually it is off, yep. So yeah, that's a less aid that the drivers yeah.
Tamer is supposed to be leading the race.
Tamer is virtually leading the race as we speak. He is around 3 seconds gap, so Elias is gonna be looking to be using his battery a little bit more, but he still has half of his battery to use. But his tires seem to be suffering. I mean, he might be dealing with some overheating right now because he's losing a lot of time. But Tamer is sliding all over the place as well, so definitely pushing for his life right now. And this is gonna be the battle to look at leading into the last lap. But right now it looks like Tamer is leading by 3 tenths compared to Elias, but losing quite a bit on the straight. That is something we have to say right now.
But then he gains a shit ton of time in the corners.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
running a little bit more downforce.
Yeah, that is all gonna be down to DRS usage, or battery usage, sorry, in the last lap. And we see Tamer visually getting a lot of time. As we see Mifune referring in the chat, we had a sub-second gap at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, we had.
Yes. And we're gonna have now a big battle to look at. I mean, there's a lot of interesting battles going on right now behind. We also have Pull Diver, Phil, and Loris to look at, but this is the fight for the win. Despite not looking like it, this is just a delta battle at this point. And Tamer is now leading by 3 tenths, as it looks like. So let's look at the battery levels. Right now, Tamer is heading into this section with 50% and Elias with 30%. So Tamer also has the battery advantage looking at this last lap battle.
And
This
he
is gonna be
survived the
tight,
long
guys.
straight. So now Tamer has the advantage.
Tamer does have the advantage right now, and Elias making a lot of mistakes right now, losing a lot of time in this section, and the gap is now in favor of Tamer, 6 tenths for Tamer. So this could be where we see Elias's dynasty just go into the ground, just burn to the ground, and if he doesn't manage to increase this gap, this is gonna be it's gonna be a lot of loss of points here for Elias. Despite Tamer, I think Tamer is still a reserve driver, but on track, this is where everything matters. And Tamer can visually see Elias in front of him, but Tamer is now leading by 1 second, 1.2 seconds. And Mifune is referring in chat, I think the Ferrari's wheels are worn. Yeah, I think his tires are completely dead at this point.
I think intermediates are slicks now.
Yeah, basically. I mean, Elias's are for sure. And he's now heading into bus stop, and Tamer has 1.5 seconds of advantage because of Elias's penalty. And this is gonna be Elias leaving Tamer to go for the win, and they cross the line at the same time. But we have another battle to look at, and it's Pull Diver, followed by Phil Malone and Loris behind, both getting P4, P5, and P6. So really good battle here. And we see Coolest and Zoxon. Coolest for his last race gets P7 in front of Zoxon. Did he actually get it? Well, I don't know. Well, he broke. Yeah, he did. He did get it. And he broke Teddy's wing in the meantime. Seeing Reese now Reese now getting P10, followed by Balta, the Swedish driver, unfortunately not managing to get into the points this race, seeing himself with a 2.1 second gap to Reese. Kviapona caused an absolute monster of a crash, I think, with Leland getting P13 here, and Trains and Trimmershape having some fun over the line. What the hell? Whoa, what a couple of last laps, guys. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it wasn't a shit show. It wasn't a shit show. That's impressive.
Yeah, it wasn't. At the start, it looked a bit like a shit show with the battle involving Tamer and Loris. But in the end, we see Tamer winning this race. Very well managed by him. What a monster interstint from him, especially the last few laps.
Didn't he won the sprint race too? I already forgot.
Oh,
One
bro, I have
sprint
no
race?
idea. No idea. Honestly, I can't remember, but I'm sure people in chat will be able to tell us, or people in the Discord server, which you can join with the link in the bio. And
Oh yeah, you won the
yeah,
sprint race too.
yeah. So we're gonna go over the sprint race after I just go over the race director for both the sprint and the feature race.
What?
Yeah, I just have to go like this. For you know, stewarding purpose.
What?
Yep.
That's like Pablo ass shit, man.
Yeah. And there we go. Yeah. So that's gonna be 25 points for Tamer, followed by Elias in P2, who sees himself lose this race due to a 3-second time penalty, and followed by Kizil, Pool Diver, Phil, and Loris. We're gonna have the opportunity to look more in depth at how the races went for these drivers. We're gonna have the interview section coming up in a little bit, but in the meantime, we're gonna go into a bit of an intermission, a bit of a break for our voices to just get a bit of rest, and we're gonna come back later. So see you guys in a bit.
Bye bye.
Hello, we are back, guys. So we're gonna get underway with the interviews, and first we're gonna get in Coolest, who I think will have a bit of a message for us, and we're gonna tackle some of the things that went wrong in the race and some of the things that went right. And yeah, I will let Tim lead the way for the interview with Coolest. Let me try and get him in here. There we go. Hello, Coolest.
Hello.
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 All right,
You guys okay?
Tim.
Hello. Yeah. So first of all, I heard you are leaving the WeCarb team now to
Yes.
pursue something like a good game, to
Yes,
race in a good
exactly.
game. So first of all, I wanted to thank you for driving for me because I'm actually the TP of WeCarb, and yeah, I wish you all the best for your Le Mans Ultimate adventure.
Thank you very much. Yes, I'm excited to play an actually good game now. I mean, I'll still be here in LRC, obviously. I'll be around, but that's probably going to be no more racing until we get a better game to play in.
So never until Thomas
Fingers crossed.
license.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
So yeah, but speaking of for the race, how was the race for you? The races, how to say better, because it was two.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think my qualifying pace was a little bit surprising. I wasn't expecting to be as quick as I was, especially in the first session, but even in the second, because the gaps were very close in the second one. But yeah, the quali was quite good. In the race, the sprint race, I wasn't really expecting. But I mean, I don't really know what to expect, so I wasn't expecting to start P5, so I was just sort of gonna play it by ear, see what happens with the old DRS train racing, and turned out that what happened was infinite chaos, and yeah, just trying to avoid a lot of contact, and then eventually getting doored by Elias turn one was an interesting experience, but P6 was a decent result in the sprint.
Yeah, I mean you beat
And
Elias sprint, so
yes, true.
something.
Um, but yeah, the feature race as well was yeah, I think the feature did not start well, and it didn't get any better afterwards. Because I started as one of the few drivers on mediums, thinking, maybe the rain's gonna show up a little bit later than it says on the forecast. Because the forecast said 2 dry,
Yeah,
3 wet. So I was like, this game is unreliable. Maybe it turns up later, and maybe I'll need the
it
tires.
was.
And then it started raining on the formation laps, so that was pretty
Yeah,
good.
typical F124 forecast, to be honest.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, that's kind of screwed over on the first few laps there, having less grip, just trying to hold on to places and stay in the DRS train. But the worst part was once I got onto the inters, I just had absolutely no pace at all. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I had no pace, and my rear grip. I mean, it's like my rear axle was split in half. Like the two rear tires weren't connected. I don't think they were even connected to the car. I'm not sure there was a rear end on it. There was that little grip. I was just skating around the track, backwards into every corner, prime Elias driving, but slow. It was not a good experience. So all I could do for the rest of the race was just try to defend Zuxen, and thankfully I was able to hold on to that position. But it was very close. We had a good fight.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the race was actually pretty entertaining. So yeah, I mean, the result, I guess. But yeah, I mean, you got shafted by the forecast.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
after
I'm
that,
still glad I could get two decent enough point finishes to end off on.
yeah, I mean,
I think it's
it's a good farewell tour, should I say? I guess.
yeah. 'Cause I think that's P5 and P6 once the reserves are removed. So I think that's what 12 points. That's pretty solid.
No, I think even more because we have a lot of reserves. Cameras is
Maybe I
reserve.
don't know.
Maybe we can penalize Elias for something.
Yes. I'll dish out some penalties.
I can totally figure something out to rig the results to get Elias to a P11 or something.
That's my team principal right there.
Learning from the best, you know.
Mhm.
The last guy that said that was clinically insane. It was Denzel.
Yes.
I mean, my mental state isn't really the best of all. So.
Yeah, it's fine. You can end
Yeah,
up in a British prison with him.
yeah, true. Probably feels like home there.
Yes.
So yeah, but to be honest, that was for all the questions for me. Do we have anything, Arrow?
Yeah, I wanted to ask. Now that you're retiring from LRC, has there been any specific moment that you've cherished this season, or maybe past seasons? Because yeah, as this game, as we said, not the well, it's not the best game ever. To keep it mild, has there been any specific memory that you want to share with us?
Um, I mean, I wouldn't want to look too far back into the past because it's not a permanent retirement. It's just for the rest of this game cycle at least, and then we'll see how next year goes depending on how different things are. But yeah, I mean, as far as this season goes, to be perfectly honest, there isn't a whole lot of highlights. That's part of the reason why I'm quitting. But yeah, I mean, I had some good battles with Trains, Zuxon, probably other people who I've forgotten. I'll have definitely fought Phil at some point, even though he's a lot quicker than me this season. But yeah, I think all I can say is credit to the guys who are sticking it out. They've raced well, and I wish them the best of luck with this hellish game.
Yeah, that seems pretty accurate. So
Oh, shout out Trimmer as well, of course.
shout
My
out
goat.
Trimmer. Yes. Yeah, we had the strong support for adding Trimmer to the driver of the day, but yeah, it wasn't meant to be at the end. So yeah, I mean, thank you for the interview. Looking forward to seeing you again at some point. Or hopefully the game gets better so we can see you again driving for LRC. And yeah, that's everything from my side. If you want to add anything, feel free to.
Ah, that's it from me. Thank you, guys.
All right, perfect. Thanks a lot, coolest. See you.
All right, see
All right.
I mean, it's a big level of copium to hope that F125 will be a good game. To be honest.
It is. It is. But I see where he's getting at. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully one day we will get a good game.
Or maybe maybe LRC changes the game. That could also be possible.
Yeah, good luck with
I
that.
mean, I mean, if some game comes out with crossplay.
I mean, there are a lot of games that are much better than this with crossplay, but we're a Formula One league, so I mean, in the end, racing the officially licensed game, you know, is the logical choice.
Yeah.
But it's tough.
I mean, yeah, but why not changing something?
Yeah, that's true. Well, anyway, let's get Loris in here, so we can get
So
the
he
interview.
finally shuts up
Yes, exactly.
in the chat.
Hello, Loris. Hold on.
Hello.
Yes, hello,
At a pitch.
hello. So,
Hello.
um, interesting race. I'm gonna put the highlight on the feature race because, to be completely honest with you, I don't remember the sprint race. But regarding the
We lost the win by 3,000.
oh yeah, you're
Oh
bad.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, I
true.
forgot about that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, fuck you.
So no, the win.
Some of
You lost P2, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Tamar gets disqualified.
Ah, yeah, it's true, as a reserve, yeah. So yeah, so unfortunate there for the sprint, but I mean, it was a battle all throughout, and it yeah, quite a brute force battle. But this was nothing compared to the start of the feature race, which saw a lot of collisions, a bit of taps, a bit of pushing here and there. Not only from you, of course, but mainly in the battle where you were involved, because I think it was you, Tamer, Keziel,
Bull diver.
and Pull Diver. Yep. So how was it on your side? Because from our side it looked yeah, pretty aggressive.
I don't think it was too bad, to be honest. I didn't experience too much contact, to be honest. I think barely any contact, if I'm really honest. But yeah, it's just mainly the battle itself was, yeah, no, I know it was fine battle apart from some things, but just the main thing is strategy that screwed me over because we just pitted way too early, which overheated the tires and
Uh-huh.
much more tire wear than the rest. So, which basically, yeah, I lost quite some positions because of that.
So the overeating you're referring, was it at the start of the stint?
The wall stint.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
It
So it was
got to
complicated to get
90
the
degrees at quite some laps
yeah.
on the rears.
Okay, so it was complicated to get the temps down after. Yeah, that's very fair. Um. Okay. Well, and then for the last lap, what was your strategy, or were you approaching it? Where did you want to position yourself? Talk us through it.
Well, going into the last lap, I was basically hopeless. I was almost like a second behind. But then I think Phil made a mistake, or he had a collision with Pool Diver, which was like the not very clean from what I've seen. And then yeah, I just had the opportunity to go for it, so I went for it. But then I think I made slight contact with Phil, which lost me like a bit of time. And then, if I remember correctly, I'm not sure if I went for the move at the bus stop, but yeah, it just wasn't enough at the end. So yeah,
Okay. Well, so you came slightly short this time, but yeah, I've heard this was a track where you were struggling for pace. So I think in the end the results aren't that bad, of course. Especially seeing
yeah,
that Elias dropped a lot of points in the sprint race. So yeah, I would guess pretty positive weekend in the end for you.
yeah.
I
But
mean,
it's just more I need to finish ahead of Pool Diver because yeah,
Of course, yeah.
Alice has like 70 points more. But I guess the starts I had were quite fun, so
Uh-huh.
I was happy with that, I guess.
Interesting. Yeah. That seems pretty fair. Well, quali also didn't go very well for you. The feature quali. Was there anything
Yeah.
that went wrong for you?
So I got told that um, if we used like both softs in feature quali, we didn't have a fresh softs for the feature race, so I went twice on the soft set, which was quite stupid at the end because I should have gone for the mediums in the first run. But yeah, that basically cost me some lap time at the last run in quali, and I also made a mistake, which also lost like a half tenth or a tenth. So if I just had a fresh set and no mistakes, I would have been 3 positions up because quali was very close. So yeah, I
Okay.
don't think pace itself was a big problem, but yeah, just those strategy mistakes that ruined it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, especially with DRS being enabled for basically 70% of the race, which was
Yeah,
quite stupid under like rainy conditions. Of course,
yeah,
pace is of course can be, even if there is a pace deficit, it can be well mitigated thanks to DRS. So yeah, that's overall I think the pace wasn't too much of a problem for you in the end, and you managed to get good results nonetheless. So um yeah. Do you expect anything else for the next race in Qatar?
a lot of penalties from track limits,
Okay, from yourself or from everyone?
myself and everyone.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, quite realistic to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as Sol is saying, no blores. I mean, yeah, he's
Yes,
quite right.
I might have to agree.
Yeah, but he's also Swedish, so you know. It's it all
Yeah.
balances out in the end. So that is all from me. Do you have anything to add, Tim?
No, not really. I mean, you said basically everything, so I
Okay,
will release Loris now to do whatever he wants to do.
Fortnite.
exactly. All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So leave. Thank you. All right. Um, so we're gonna
Get the
get.
fuck out of here.
Oh, wait. Elias wanted an interview, and now he's not in the room. Okay, so we're not gonna get Elias in. Let me
I
get
mean,
Tamer.
I mean,
Yeah, you were
yeah,
gonna say?
I read it to yeah, I read it to Tamara as my last interview because after that I have to really go because
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, no worries. So you get the honors. Let's get Tamer in. Hello, Tamer.
Finally. Hello,
Well,
Arrow and
Tim.
Tim.
yeah, first of all, congratulations on your race wins because you won the sprint and the feature race.
Thank you.
Sadly, you don't get any points because you're reserved, but
Don't worry.
still,
It's my thing, just come in here, beat Elias, and leave.
yeah,
Very straightforward.
that's literally the Sigma grind set here. So I'm totally in for it. Yeah, I mean, the races weren't. I mean, the feature race was quite entertaining in the end when we saw the gap melting like the South Pole right now.
Ye-
So yeah, talk us about the last few laps when you saw the pop up that Elias has a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning, I wanted to get like a really good qualifying because I had a full inter setup for the race. And it wasn't even like a in between of quality, and just full race setup for inters. So I knew that I'd struggle in the dry, and they would gain on me both in the straights and at the corners. But yeah, I mean, it's a poor, like a poor qualifying performance by me on the back foot, and I couldn't pit or like on the lap that I wanted because I had my teammate who pit also. He had priority because he was ahead of me, so I had to wait that extra lap. That cost my time. I'm trying to overtake Loris and the people in front of him. Also cost me time. But yeah, when I saw the gap was 5.7 seconds, something like that. And I saw that beautiful 3 seconds on his screen. I was like, okay, this is my time to like, put everything I have into these couple laps. And yeah, unfortunately, with the help of the setup, and I pushed too hard. I got two warnings in one lap, so I had to also be like, you know, cautious a little bit. But yeah, got it in the end. A bit of sportsmanship by him, which I appreciate. I wasn't aware that he wants to cross the line together. Apologies for that, but yeah, apart from
Yeah,
that,
I mean
everything
it's Elias. We can ignore that.
else.
We can literally ignore him.
Nah. Each driver is treated equally.
He already
That's not,
wins enough,
that's
man.
not
Can
true.
shut up one time, well, one
He's
day.
farming the league.
What
Farming
is
the
he?
league. He's farming the league. I'm just
Nah,
joking.
he's making it boring as fuck in the races. Except for today. Today he made it quite entertaining, to be honest. I give him that.
Uh, Thank you for commentating.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean it was fun to be back for once.
yes. Yeah, I mean the only reason why I don't drive is because I have school and I have IB and a lot of study is on me lately, so
Yeah, I mean
I don't drive on weekdays.
I only did commentating today because no one was available because otherwise I also not really here for Sunday evening because I have to get out of the bed very early on Monday to go to work. So
Yeah,
yeah, but
that's fair enough.
I made an exception today. Probably
Thank you.
regret it tomorrow.
That's, that's fair enough.
Yeah, but it's a sacrifice worth doing, I guess.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So yeah, I mean, I guess congratulations on your double win today, and let's hope we see you a little bit more often in the future. Because I don't want an Elias win every week. That's the reason.
Real.
Yeah, we'll see. I probably won't drive next week or the week after. I got
I hope so.
exams. And I probably won't. I also have other commitments I need to attend. But
Yeah,
yeah.
that sucks. I
Also,
hope he gets
apologies for
like,
the quote unquote dirty driving. I had to get by Loris and the rest
nah,
pretty
man,
quickly.
it's okay, it's okay. It's
I had to. I swear, I
it
was
was
being held up. It's like a
it was
prison. It's like
entertaining
prison.
to watch. It was so entertaining to watch you because we were sliding all over the place, but you still were faster than Elias.
Yeah.
So you don't have to apologize for that. You did great. You
Thank
can
you. Thank
be
you.
proud of yourself.
Just you guys ping me when there's a full wet race. I'll
Yeah, we
just join
will.
that
We
race.
will.
Alright. Good to know.
I mean, you can. I have a seat available at VCarb now for practically every race now. So I just ping you and you can drive the VCarb to be
Alright.
there.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah,
Verbal
so
agreement.
nice deal, I would say.
I mean, yeah, I'm not complaining.
So
Anyway,
yeah, but that was all for me. Aero, do you have something to add?
Yes. Okay, so you did very well in the race. I mean, in the end, of course, using your inter setup, it ended up being very worth it for you. But I have to ask, in quali, you did not have the best performance in quali. I saw you were pretty similar in times with Kizil in both quali sessions. Was that down just to the use of the setup, the inter setup, or did you not perform as you would expect?
no, I mean the qualifying. It's shown as a history. It's not really one of my strong suits, and I need to work on it a lot. No, I for the sprint qualifying, I had my like a random time trial setup, and I barely did any practice on time trial or just qualifying in general. I focused on race pace, and yeah, you can see it cost me a lot. Got third, expected second at least. And not that big of a gap. Usually,
Uh,
looking at the history, I mean, between me and Elias, like last year's game, the year before, we're like 1, 2 tenths, probably three max. But yeah, 6 tenths was a shock. So I knew that I had to do the best I can in the race. And in the actual the feature qualifying, yeah, it was just down to my inter setup. I mean, it's so different to the dry one because on the straights I'll lose like 3, 4 tenths, and in the corners I'll probably lose like another 2 tenths because of how stable the setup is compared to the dry one. So yeah, I think that's where all of my time went, and I don't know how big the gap was between your first and my time. But yeah, uh, poor qualifying performance, and set me off on a back foot.
yeah, that's fair. I mean, you've identified that this is something you're putting aside compared to your race pace. So I mean, it proved to be a good trade off today. And yeah, hopefully in the next races we see you have that trade off again work for you. But yeah, that is it from my side, and hopefully, I mean, you said you weren't driving next week and the week after, but hopefully we can see you back for the China Grand Prix, which is gonna be a sprint as well, and I believe the first time we have Shanghai in a regular season in LRC, I believe. But
Yeah,
I'm sure
season
Kulis
special.
will correct me if I'm wrong on that.
A season special.
Yeah.
I'll see. I think I'll just probably join these sprint races and leave.
Uh-huh.
But no, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
All right.
Honestly, I would if you guys made this league like at a different date, like probably like Saturday or Sunday or Thursday or Friday, then I'll definitely compete. Well, it's just unfortunate of the days.
Yeah, yeah. I get that. It's been something I think a few people have talked about in the past, but yeah, it's always tough making a schedule that fits everyone.
Yeah,
But
understandable.
yeah, hopefully
Happens.
we see you race still in LRC this season.
Hopefully. And for the people watching, tune in for King of Leagues and support the
Oh,
team.
yes.
We got a race this Friday, and AERO is gonna be an engineer. I'll
Hell
be
yeah.
our driver. And Elias will be a teammate. So yeah, if you want to see a bunch of rich Saudi and Bahraini men driving around in circles, join in the league.
Yes, engineered by the poverty of Britain and Portugal. Yes.
I mean,
That's fun.
technically I should join because yeah, my
Yeah.
country is a bit rich, but
Join
I'm
in.
the
Whoever
terrible
joins in,
engineer.
stream,
Yeah.
stream. I'm gonna say this right now. Whoever joins in, send me your PayPal. I'll give you 20 quid.
20 quid's nothing, bro. It's the price of a coffee in Switzerland, man.
Per person. That's crazy.
It really
That's
is,
actually
man.
crazy.
You
All
get
right.
one kebab for 20 to 20 bucks here.
Oh god damn.
One Happy Meal tops. All right.
Life is expensive. Life is very expensive here.
Yes. Well, that is everything. Thank you, Tamer, for your appearance in the commentator booth. Thank you for racing today. Congrats on the double win. And yeah, eager to see you race in one of the next Grand Prix.
Thank you, man. And thank you guys for commentating.
Thank you.
Unbelievable stuff. Coolest would be better, but
Well, okay,
I'm just
thank you,
kidding.
man.
I'm just joking. Nah, you guys did an amazing job.
Thank you, Tamer. Well,
We'll see you
that's it
guys.
then. I'll see you then next time.
Yep. I'm gonna go eat.
Yep. Have a good one, man.
Enjoy.
See you.
Thank you.
All right, so Tamer is now done. We're gonna get Phil Malone in. He's being very annoying, so we'll get him in this time before we would have normally. Hello, Phil Malone. Annoying man.
Hello, man.
Hello. So I think Tim will interview you. So yeah.
What has this Tim to say?
Oh shit, I think he wanted to go after. But okay, well I'll interview. So I think he's gone already.
Unfortunate.
That said, you were put on the driver of the day poll because you were involved in that battle in the end with Tamer, Pulldiver, Kiesel, Loris, and etc. So this is for me a good opportunity to ask you how you saw that battle going from your POV.
Bad. I always got like the short straw when it came out to cleanliness, I guess. I got killed in the sprint races or nearly got killed, better said. Or let's say like that, I got pushed on the grass in the sprint race from Kisiel, shitting himself, and then unfortunately, Pool Diver had the incident where he got a bit too much of grass or a bit of much curb out of Piff Puff, and which pushed me inside or nearly into the barrier, but definitely on the grass, which compromised my entry into the next turn, which basically cost me the podium today. If you consider the disqualification of Tamer, who of course is in front, and as a result he gets disqualified. Yeah, but it happens. It's understandable. I still opened the ticket, maybe in the hope I get a bit of something, but I don't have too many high hopes that it goes somewhere. But I don't wanna leave the chance, you know.
Yeah, of course. I do get that. It's a shame that this battle didn't go the way you wanted, but hey, let's see. Maybe a penalty will help you recoup some points, some valuable points. Because I know you're in a tight battle with. I think was it Kiesel? No, not Kiesel. Let me just check the standings real quick.
Brains and coolest are the most important.
Yeah, Train's coolest. I mean, coolest I think will be not too much of an issue now as he's retiring.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Kiesel Trains. Well, Kiesel I think has gained quite a bit of points. But
yeah, Loris also to some extent. Yeah.
I mean, but you're in a position where you're fighting against people who are expected to finish ahead of you because of their just raw pace. So I think you're doing very well this season in the standings.
Yeah, what helped me a lot today is a bit of more rearing on the feature race and pitting late with Tama at the same time. Did a blessing to my tires, which you noticed like how I was gaining on Pool Diver and Loris, who were like 2 seconds slower once a lap. I was easily gaining on them, so maybe a bit earlier, maybe 1 lap earlier would have been better to pit for intermediates. but it worked out in the end. Still fairly good.
Yeah, that is true. Of course, some things could have been done better and etc. But I think in the end you managed to do the best you could, and yeah, still congrats for this race. But I wanted to have a bit more of your insight for the quali performances. I think they haven't been really good this time. We would expect you to be a bit more towards the front of the field. I think you ended up qualifying P10, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, P10.
So any comment on that?
I didn't practice at all today. I was balling. WRC is way more fun currently than F1 for me personally. So it's time trial but different.
Yeah.
No, but I actually didn't do anything today for this race. I was just pulling up F1 and racing. So my 1 lap pace, of course, was expected to be bad. I wasn't expecting it to be so bad. I mean, the sprint was better, but in the qualifying, I guess the higher wings I put on for the race made it tougher. I don't know. It's hard to tell what happened, to be honest. But P10 in the end it worked out as well. P5 or no, sorry, P4. P4 it was, yeah. It's still decent. I cannot complain too much.
That is true. That is true. Well, that said, that is everything for me. Do you have anything else to add about your race?
Do I have anything else to risk? Good job by Saul again. Also with the disqualifications, he gains a few points for the team, which are very important in the constructors. Basically, my goal is to be good in the constructors this season. I know it's
cool to have a teammate for once, no?
It's cool to have a teammate for once, but also it's I know I don't have the pace needed to keep up with the guys ahead, you know. So I guess to have focus at something which is not on your singular performance, but where both parties can be involved and where we also are quite good actually is in the constructors right now. I think we are P3, me and Saul. And with that we also will gain a few more points. Of course, McLaren will get back us with us again, and Haas as well, but we are not giving up. P3 in the constructors is, I think, what we might achieve.
Yeah, I think you might keep it because Reese also underperformed quite a bit this race. Yeah, Sauber will drop quite a lot of points with the trains incident. So yeah, I think you guys are doing pretty well in the standings. Honestly, I think you're doing all the work, and Sol is very not good. But yeah, that's
he gained valuable points over the races
yeah.
today
But I'm
again.
still gonna say he's bad. So you know.
Yeah, I mean, if I say that again, I will be banned and said you are the worst teammate. So how are you? How are you daring to say that?
Nah, Sol is not Hungarian. He's only Swedish, so you're fine.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's true.
Yeah. All right. So that said, how are you looking to perform in Qatar? Do you like the track? What's your
Qatar's fun. Qatar is very fun. I guess we will see Bahraini sweat all over the circuit again.
most likely? Yeah.
Most likely, definitely. Yeah, but it depends on who, as always, who shows up, who is racing. As always, top 5 is the goal, or is at least the minimum I try to achieve. Podium would be nice.
Interesting. Well, considering this is gonna be probably the most DRS of the DRS trains, I think no one can predict the results, honestly. But I mean, it's LRC. If you expect a DRS train, there's gonna be no DRS train. That's just how it goes.
Literally, today was the example.
Yeah, basically. So yeah. That said, yeah, I'm eager to see what you can do in Qatar for the next race.
Maybe with some practice.
Yeah. I also have to notify that there's gonna be a season break to our viewers. So this is not gonna be next Sunday. This is gonna be well in 2 weeks. basically.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, so not much needed break for everyone.
Yeah, 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 for sure. And for my voice, especially after today. So,
Nice.
yeah, that is everything from my side. Thanks a lot, Phil, for coming into the commentators booth. And yeah, I
I'm
wish you
really
good luck
interested
for
to
Qatar.
I'm really interested to see what you have to say about my clips.
Oh, okay. Yes, I will. I will take a look at them. Do not worry.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
maybe you know what? I stay around.
Okay.
Since you lost your Swiss rich commentator friend, I'm gonna stay with you now, the less rich commentator friend.
Less rich, but still decently rich German friend.
Nah.
All right. So that's done. Then we are going to get who is next. I think Viabona ended ahead of Zoxen. No. Well, I'm gonna get
No,
Sol in.
okay, yeah.
Hello, Sol.
Oh, hello.
Hello. So I haven't seen a lot of your race. I'm gonna be real. There were much more exciting fights ahead and well around the field, but I've seen you fight with Kviat Bona, and I thought that was a pretty good fight. Apart from that, can you enlighten me on what happened in your race and yeah, if it went well for you?
I'd say the feature race was quite well, fighting with Kvetbana and a bit with War.
Uh
It
huh.
was slightly terroristy, but it was okay in the end.
Okay, I
It
see.
was manageable.
So still manageable. Did it make for an exciting overall Grand Prix in the end, or not really?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, but I think I'll get like P9 after reserves get removed.
so valuable
Result.
points for the construction title, as my goat would say.
Yes, so true. But my sprint was quite shit because
Yeah, talk us through it.
my NVIDIA software tried to open and had popped up with a notification. Is this you? And it was a picture of my username
What?
twice, and which lagged me back like 10 seconds.
What the fuck?
And I closed it, and like half a lap later, it pops up again, lags me back another 20 seconds.
So that's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, yeah. It's also cool that the F1 game just assumes you're cheating, so it just sends you back like 10 seconds because something opened. It's
Yeah,
pretty
so
cool.
Yeah.
it's just this fast, you know. He
Yeah.
was in truth, he
Yes.
was P1. The game nerfed him.
True.
It's true.
Yep, that's real.
Very-
So I assume that's also what happened in quali, as you underperformed a little bit, or was it just another issue?
I just suck in quali now.
Yeah, that's
No one lap pace anymore.
yeah, that's fair. Well, you still outqualified Leland, didn't you?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, it could be worse. That's what I'm trying to say. Could be.
It could very well be worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could be worse. So, what are you expecting for Qatar then?
I don't know. P10?
P10? Okay. Looking for points. Good, good.
I hope so. I pray to Allah.
Yeah. Or pray to your driving, maybe, and DRS trains.
Yes.
So, I think then if you get some good points in Qatar, I would guess your team would manage to stay ahead of Haas, I would assume, and maybe McLaren if Loris doesn't get the win or P2. So that would be good. That would be good. Yeah, that said, do you have anything to add about your race or anything to comment about?
No, not really.
Okay, perfect. Then that said, thanks for being in the commentators booth, and yeah, I hope to see a great race from you in Qatar.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya. Fuck off.
Yeah, literally, fuck off.
Okay. So Zoxon.
I think he was 8th in the end.
Potentially. I know he had a great race, so yeah. Hello, Mr. Zoxon.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true.
Phil had to fuck off.
Yeah.
Not Phil at all.
Okay.
Anyway.
Let me just bump you up a little bit. There we go. So, I I think very good weekend from you compared to what we've seen in other tracks, and that's something we kind of saw already in qualifying, where you signed a good time, something better than what we were expecting. So what is it about this track that made you that much quicker?
Well, first of all, some setups from Jakarta, which I tweaked a bit. That helped me a bit in the sprint and also in the sprint qualifying, which helped me on P10 and yeah. With a bit of luck, with a bit of luck, it would have been a better place, but I guess P9 with and also then with the disqualification of Tama would be P8, so 1 point in the sprint. It's actually quite good. So yeah, um, but I thought about something better, but still. And the race qualifying was a bit worse because I had another setup, a more wet setup, which helped me a lot in this race. Yeah, and as I said, it's really helped. Also during the inter stint, and I was always behind coolest, and I really want to get past because yes, sector 2 I was way faster than him, but yeah, he had a better straight line speed, so yeah, that was a bit unlucky, and and also we both had some issues about heating up the rear tires. I think he has overheated from his setup, and I did because I always was behind him. And yeah, I wanted to give it on the final lap. Unfortunately, at Stavilo, I lost all my swing as I bumped into him. So yeah, was unlucky, but I guess P8 it's okay, but it could have been better.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more than okay. I think it's a pretty good result. It's just a bit of a shame compared to your teammate. Because Porky doesn't want to get interviewed, I would like to get some insight from you. Why did he decide to stay out for that long on the mediums?
I don't know, actually. Was he on mediums? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was not in the. We were not in the same BC, and I have heard from others. Yeah, I mean, I guess he forgot to change the tires to the Inters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. But oh well, at least you got some good points today, and especially I want to say that this performance, or at least in my eyes, looks even better considering the grid we had today. I mean, we had Tamer, we had some very fast drivers in, and Leland is messaging me, fuck off, okay. And yeah, I mean, very good performance. And do you expect the same level of performance in Qatar, or not?
First of all, I have to thank Tamba for the setup in the feature race. That helped, yeah, quite a lot. Qatar. We also had some league races around here. Yeah, well, always went pretty well, or also not. Let's see. We still have two weeks time, and right now I'm focusing for the other league and also for final exams. So yeah, I won't have much time, but I see what I can do, and also maybe some away drives for my football club.
Oi, oi, oi. Nice. Nice.
Maybe next Friday in Cologne.
Nice.
Why would you ever go to a city that is literally named Perfume?
True. That doesn't
True.
make any sense, man.
Why do you go there? You wanna go for the new Serchov release, or what is your intention there?
No, because of my football club.
Fußball.
Yeah.
Fußball.
Yes.
Away game.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, but
We're gonna
Okay.
destroy Victoria.
Destroying
That's
Victory.
yeah, it's not FC Cologne, it's Victoria.
Ah. Well,
Third league. It's a third league.
it's yeah. So that said,
It's still third league. Let's
Yeah.
hope it's the second league next season.
that said, thank you for the interview, Mr. Zoxon. Congrats for the performance, and yeah, I hope
you.
to see you repeat that performance in Qatar.
Yeah, let's see.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Thanks so
you.
much. See you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. All right. Mr. LRC, do you know Luca? Fuck off. Okay. So let me get Kviat Boner.
we have moved.
Hello, Mr. Kviat Boner.
Nothing ever happens.
Yeah, that's true, especially in your race. So talk us through it.
Well, I mean, both qualies was shit, really.
Mhm.
I was AFK for the sprint, and well, for the race, honestly, it didn't go as bad as I thought it would be. I was in the mid pack a bit. The defending from Bablo, of course, it was a pretty good fight there.
From
But yeah, the
Bablo?
race was.
The Pablo?
Yeah, I was defending from him. It wasn't really a fight. It was just me defending for a bit, and then
Bablo.
got past me on like
Pablo.
sub. Yes.
Bablo wasn't racing.
Who?
So it was probably someone else.
Balta, not
Ah,
Bablo. Sorry.
yes.
This is
Okay.
truly the worst insult I have heard all day.
Yeah, calling him
I'm sorry.
French.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
It's
But
fine.
yeah, I was defending from Saba, and then after that, nothing really happened.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we caught your fight on stream, or at least part of it. Looked good, but yeah, pretty uneventful race for you. I mean, also you were reserving, and so just jumping in for a bit of fun, I imagine. But I would imagine not much practice went into this race.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you gotta give me a little bit more, man. Okay, you expecting maybe to reserve for Qatar?
No.
Okay.
In fact, I think I'm thinking of retiring.
Oh,
That's it for me.
well, that's gonna be two retirements in one race, so that's a good testament of how good the game is.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, if that is your retirement from racing, I hope it is only for this game at least, and
Yeah, maybe it's a sabbatical from this game because I can't take any more handling more shit. So I'll just stick to commentating for now.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
And then we'll
pretty
see.
fair.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, that's pretty fair. So yeah, not the best race to go, but at least I hope you did really have fun. Well, okay, well, hopefully we'll see you again when the game is good.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is done from my side. Anything to add, Kriabona?
All right.
All right. Well,
Phil, you mean from Phil?
no, I was asking you. But
Okay. No.
okay. Well, that's good. Thanks for coming into the commentators booth, and yeah, hopefully we see you again when the game gets better.
Yep. Goodbye.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Very enthusiastic interview from Kriabona. So we're gonna get
The most enthusiastic man ever.
yes, the gambling man. By the way,
Mr.
warning, viewers, just lower your volume. Hello, Leland.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Hello.
So sorry to steal your
Balls?
VC. No,
Ah, okay.
no, not yet. That's for later. So, honestly, okay, I know this is not points, I know, but this is slightly better than the other races. I think you ended up being P13, is it?
Yeah.
The feature?
I
Yeah.
ended P13 as Benzema likes it.
Yeah, whoa, yeah. And then
Hey.
and then that you of course there is also Tamer's retirement, so that would be P12, and I think did Kriabona end ahead of you?
Yeah, I did.
So that would be P11 in the end, which, considering the level of competition today, isn't
I
all that bad.
think you forgot another reserve with Slater Warren, so Lando actually gets a point today.
War?
Oh,
War is a reserve?
No, Slater Warren or Teddy Warren. The other guy in the Alpine.
Yeah. True. Yeah, I forgot about him. Sorry. So yeah, that's actually a point. The first and probably last point of the season. How do you feel?
by the way, Saula is asking if you can check Twitch chat.
I did, and I read it.
Okay.
I hope
Um,
Lukats's these balls across his jaw.
Anyway, very unexpected. Like there were like 5 retired people, and yeah, I mean, I could have. I just stayed on track, I guess. I mean, it was fine, but yeah, the pace was lacking, and I couldn't keep up or not even catching the guys ahead of me. So I mean, pretty standard race, but yeah, I mean, a point. It's a point, I guess.
It is a point. I'm
I know what I
sure
have to say. You never stopped gambling, and you hit the jackpot today.
that is true.
And yeah. I
It's firing
invested.
words.
Yeah, can't wait to lose it the next week.
Exactly. Please,
Hmm.
viewers, this is a testament. You need to gamble. Please gamble all your money.
Exactly. And if you ever stop gambling, I will personally find you.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if Phil finds you, it's not for a good time. Trust me.
No,
Yeah.
I will drink with you to death.
Yes. All
So
right.
basically, Phil became the second commentator.
Yep.
Just yeah, basically.
That's cool. That's cool.
And so yeah, of course the race went I mean a bit better than it usually does. But you said the pace was lacking and etc. Despite that, was it still an enjoyable race? I'm not too sure if you had a lot of battles going on, but yeah.
Okay, honestly, I mean, yes, I did fight a little bit with Trimmer at the start and at the end of the race. I got involved into a contact that, fortunately enough, didn't give me damage.
Right.
I could have maybe get ahead of some people by like exploiting some shenanigans going on, but yeah, to like uh, stay safe. I didn't want to risk it, so yeah. I mean, it was just keeping the car on track, and yeah. For once, I did it like without having that shit of a pace. It was like I was like the no, it was shit. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect anything, and I like ended up with a point. So I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with it.
Yeah, that's
You
not bad
can,
at all.
the conditions today were really tough.
Yeah, they were, but fortunately enough, the setup was fine, and somehow I managed to like get good with the throttle and everything. So I actually managed fine until the end, because at the end the tires were not there. Trimmer caught up to me 2 seconds in like one lap. So I had to defend, but I did defend. There was no chance to him to overtake me, and I got the job done.
Yeah. So very good job on that front for sure. Anything related to your quali? Anything to say about that?
I just fucked up. I should have like went early in the last try of the quali, but yeah, I messed up quali. I mean, not that I could have stay like in a good position, but yeah, I could have do better. And actually, I got lucky in the restart of the no, in the restart. I got lucky in the sprint race because I joined right before the start of the red lights. So I joined and I got like straight. I straight jumped into the 5 red lights.
Nice.
Oh,
At
So
least
yeah, I
good-
literally nailed it.
good pace there.
Yeah. At least
gambling.
that.
There you
Yeah.
go, guys. And just
There you go,
yet
guys.
another example.
So yeah, that's
Alright.
it.
Then thank you for your insight, Leland.
And the outsides too.
Yeah. How do you feel about
Jesus.
Qatar? I don't know if you've already driven it this game, but yeah, how do you feel about it?
I mean, we literally had a season before this one, so
Yeah,
So I
it
don't
was in
remember.
I mean,
last season.
I don't want to remember.
Yeah.
No, but Qatar is fine. Yeah, I think it's a track that I can do better, especially after we done like Portimao and those other twos that I don't remember because yeah, they're better not to be remembered
Yeah.
as tracks.
Yeah, to
So
be
yeah, we'll
honest.
see. I'm optimistic about Qatar. I like
Okay.
it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, we went through a very, very rough patch now with Vegas, Montreal, and Portimao.
Yeah.
And
The
there's
better tracks are
another rough
coming.
patch coming up with Shanghai in the sprint.
What
But
you
Honestly,
we got sprint race in Shanghai.
yes, we do.
to be honest,
Yeah. Okay, so this is the right time that I am gonna go in the happily city of fucking off.
Yeah. Yes, but there is Qatar and Australia before, so yeah, that's I think those are two very good tracks. So yeah,
Yeah, they are. They definitely are.
hopefully you can shine there again as you did today.
Okay. I hope so. I hope so as well.
Yep. All right. Well, that's it. Do you have anything to add regarding your race,
I don't know. Ask Phil.
Phil? Does Leland have anything to add regarding his race?
yes, he has. So, would you consider be part of the mafia? And if, what level are you?
Okay. Well, he's gone. Oh, he's back.
Sorry, I had to. Yeah. Goodbye, guys. Have fun
Yeah.
commentating.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye, Lele.
Bye. I'm gonna gamble. Bye bye.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's gone to gamble, guys.
He's gone to
Is there
gamble.
anyone else? No.
I don't think so. We are done.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yes. Okay. My voice is absolutely dead, but I think I still got half of a vocal cord in me to go through the clips for stream section, which I will. Where is it? It is there. Right.
Yes.
So let me just switch to the scene on stream, clips for stream. I will stream it as well for you.
Thank you.
There we go. Show application audio. There we go. Okay. So I have to scroll up quite a bit, so we're gonna have a few clips to look at. So
What the?
first clip from Phil Maloney.
From Pipo Palone.
Pipo Paloni. He swears. That's from the sprint race. He's following Pool Diver and Kizil. Oh my god, and they make a lot of contact. What the hell is Kizil doing?
Jesus fucking idiot.
And that allows Kulis to get the position.
What are they literally doing? Fuck, I'm behind Kulis now.
Yeah. So not very happy about being behind Coolest.
But I got past again.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Could you actually stream without sound? I hear myself.
Okay, sure.
Just
there we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, so do not watch Brango. Yeah, okay. Overtake
going
happened.
down the
Oh my
Overtake
god.
happened.
Okay.
inside in that corner.
So,
Then nothing ever happens, guy.
Oh my god.
yeah.
This is
Oh,
Swedish. Hey, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Hey.
well done.
Hey. Hey.
Well done.
Going
Well
down the
done.
inside in that corner.
I also had a bit of. Oh, you can actually see me fighting for which there. You will see it later.
Uh-huh. Yeah, very good move. Gave the space. Got the move
Very good
done.
move.
Very well
Very
done.
good move. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
FIA.
Question mark FIA from Mr. Zoxon.
So Mohammed
That's
the
the
Lion? Question mark.
What
Oh.
the fuck is going on?
Oh.
Elias has just
Oh.
been killed. Elias is dead.
Ah,
Oh. Oh no, the Liga.
Oh, I
Oh,
see
what
it.
the hell was this
Somehow
rejoin?
somehow
Look at this
he's gonna
washed
go.
Bahraini.
Oh,
Okay, he got legally passed. Congrats on
here
Zoxon.
it is. We got him here.
Let's go for it.
Did
I overtook him. I got him.
Did
Yeah, I
get
guess
a
now,
legal overtake on
this
Ward?
line kinda
And
fucked
after
up.
that, did Ward get a legal overtake on me?
what the hell? Yeah.
He
it's been hit.
just got past when the yellow flags were lifted.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
He somehow
Yeah,
survived.
here you see
he's
it,
gonna hit both.
and now exactly now the
Yeah.
yellow flags turned off. That's the best timing I have seen ever.
Ooh, Elias is down.
To be honest, yeah. And I think so I was saying that War got like probably got an illegal overtake on Zoxer, which
Oh.
would be stupid.
Because Zoxon got the illegal
I
overtake.
don't know,
Oh,
maybe he got it on Elias.
yeah, but normally the game
Oh, I see
recognizes
it.
the slower
He
cars.
somehow
It would be
the game working
the-
well, yeah. Nice one.
I mean, one of the departments that actually works is illegal overtakes when slower cars, you know?
Well, I've seen a lot of things that would say the opposite,
gonna hit
but
the wall.
let me see.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, but
No,
it might
so I
actually
think
be
you-
illegal, yeah. Overtake.
Yeah, but I think
Could
he was
be.
only on Zoxen because otherwise he would have slowed down to let Elias go. I would assume.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's definitely hard to tell.
Complicated, yeah. So another fail clip here.
This was my
Gets a
lap
better
one.
exit and goes side by side with Gabetti following Teddy Vaughan.
And now we go side by side for Rouge, and that, but I
Oh.
don't leave this face like he deserves.
Let me see. So I'm not too sure what the hell. Oh, so he just understeered into you. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I guess you understood, yeah.
Yeah. So
Because I
yeah,
was definitely giving him enough space.
yeah.
Maybe he wasn't expecting for me to fight this hard. I don't know.
I mean, if when you're side by side here, I think he should expect you to stay there.
Yeah, which I did.
Yeah.
I kept my line.
Yeah. Well, that's on him.
Definitely getting cooked right now
Linganguli,
from Sauna.
Gabetti getting
Oh,
shafted.
that's the Gabetti death.
Yeah.
Hate
Okay.
those
Oh
things.
shit!
What
That
the
was close.
What happened? I just heard Sauna mention casually. Oh, there was a car spinning. And at this point, I said, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I think that's a very casual mention, you know.
Jesus, it's a millimeter.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, pixel perfect. Okay.
Is this speed running?
Potentially. Bro forgot he has throttle.
Are you braking or what?
Yeah, I was confused. I think we caught that on stream. I was a bit confused. I don't know what he was doing, but
I have no idea. I guess he forgot what a throttle is.
I guess he wanted. Did he? Was he flashing?
No, he wasn't.
No. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Not
And
too
there
sure
wasn't
what
even
happened.
an overtake. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
Very, very light.
Okay, so Rain was making its appearance.
Rain was from lap 1, by the way.
Yeah. So the good
Taking
choice
out.
of letting them go. Tamer and Train staggering a little bit. Perfect car positioning. Look at that.
But unfortunately, Tama had the better braking here.
Yeah.
So I only got past Trains, but
But still, very good positioning, and you avoided a bigger crash than it needed to be. So yeah,
definitely.
he
The
Ellison
Ellison.
it with Ricky mode.
What is the steering title?
Sucks.
Sucks and things, honestly.
Okay,
Oh,
Gabetti goes
Gabetti,
wide.
white.
What the hell is that rejoin?
What?
And he kills
Okay.
himself.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was the crash I saw behind. What was that?
Oh.
That
What?
What is going on?
Okay, so I think that's what Elias was mentioning about being the worst thing he's done ever.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that's definitely the
Oh,
first
my
thing he has
God.
done ever.
What?
Holy-
So that's your championship leader, guys.
That's the four-time
What?
champion of LRC.
What the hell?
God.
What even went through his head?
Oh, Elias.
What is going
I'm
on?
desperate.
Desperate of
I guess
what?
he was getting any position.
Getting past
getting-
recent coolest? As
Yeah.
when you're Elias? Well,
Uh,
that was kind of stupid.
it was really stupid. Something we rarely see from Elias.
Yeah,
Point of
yeah.
racing, but
That has to be said.
I guess he was trying to get anything out of the sprint where he kind of lost in lap 1, you know, and then
Yeah. But still, you
really-
cannot get frustration get to you like that.
I'm definitely not a guy who would
Oh,
ever
no.
do such things.
No.
Never.
Never. Kislu Sejuani says in chat, he killed my teammate. What the fuck?
That's
I don't know
Kiesel.
what that is. Kizil?
That's Kiesel.
You're a Sejuani main? Oh my god, I'm not gonna comment on that. Well, anyway.
So my pit stop.
So we see a pit stop.
So I was shitting myself, losing all positions here.
Fertig, los jetzt. Großartiger Boxenstopp. Die Zeit war besser, als wir dachten.
Okay, right behind
So,
timer.
yeah, and I thought now easily trains get past me, which and Coolest will get past me, but only somehow trains got it. I don't know what happened between them behind.
They lost too
then-
much time, I would assume.
Yeah, now we have part 2, which will, which is which is a really good move, honestly.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Yeah, oh yeah, I think we got that on stream. Yeah.
Mhm. The timer unfortunately got passed very soon again, but it was still very good overtake after directly coming out of the pits.
Thank you for traveling with Deutsche Bahn. Okay.
Thank you for traveling with Deutsche
Oh.
Bahn.
Very unfortunate there from trains.
Very unfortunate.
It's actually like I know it was raining, but it's still very tough to lose it on this curb this year. Oh, but he went on the gravel.
Yeah, he went
Oh.
on the gravel, yeah. I guess his tires were cooked. I mean, look at my
Yeah.
tire temperature.
Yeah, your tires are suffering a little bit as well.
Yeah, the highest I got them was on 100.
So they were the highest in the room, I guess.
I hope I make it out of here.
Hop on the train. Is it the I like trains?
Let's see.
Oh, this goes wide.
Oh.
Rare tires.
Yeah, they are going.
Could have been a bad. Oh, that's the human move.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh, what
oh
the
god.
hell? Oh no, triple.
That was it.
Oh, that's
What
it.
is
For
Ah.
great avoidance by Soxon, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. But he lost a lot of time. I hope that
Yeah,
didn't
which is
compromise him too much.
unfortunate. Which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Swing.
You skipped my clip.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't see. No,
So this
fuck
was-
off. Shut
What?
up. Shut up, Saxon. Okay. The end of my
Oh,
quality.
yeah, that was what was happened.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I couldn't get the car to turn in here.
Yeah.
When I would have, I think you see I saved a lot of battery. I wanted to really get past Pool Diver here, and I think I could have done it with my tires. But then I had to defend Flores, unfortunately, which cost me a valuable podium, I guess,
Valuable points for the construction title.
for the Bob the Builder title.
Yes. For the Paw Patrol title.
Oh fuck! I think
It has Paw Patrol anything with building? I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Swing.
Sweet.
Swing. Oh. Swing.
Leather. We are still live, by the way.
Oh, well done. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Lewis getting chased by Zoxon. Zoxon sniffing his rear end.
Like it as a good man would do.
Oh, close for the dive. It's very tight line. Very tight line, but Coolest allows it. Does he go for the switchback?
Fair
No.
fighting. Oh, and Coolest stays in front.
Stays in
Coolest
front.
stays in front. Oh, but nearly died.
Yeah.
What a photo finish, guys.
What a photo finish.
What a finish.
I mean, it's still not the photo finish we had from the sprint race, but still very good. Very fair battle.
Uh-huh. League
Okay, let's comment.
of all time.
Let's see what Claire has to say.
Okay, so he's racing his teammate.
Oh my god.
Ah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great! I
That's
got
what
winged.
happened.
Oh, so you
But I
hear
thought
Trimmer
nothing-
saying, "Oh, great, I got wing damage,"
Trimmer
and I
moment.
think he got wing damage.
He might have gotten wing
So
damage,
let's look at
guys.
this again.
So what happens?
So it's Gabetti and someone else?
Uh,
Gabetti was just going slow and then
oh,
Porky couldn't avoid him.
yeah, Porky had to brake actually, otherwise he would have ran into the rear of Gabetti.
Well, he did.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
It was hard to see for me personally.
Perhaps got stolen.
There goes perhaps, guys.
The unnecessary fun fact, that's how you get a cow to the vet if it's on a mountain.
Wow,
Ah,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy an helicopter next time.
Okay.
I saw this clip, it's pretty funny.
So stupid.
Random
Oh,
clips.
nice F1 clips, by the way.
Yeah, that's an F1, that's F16, guys.
I was not looking where I was fucking flying.
So it's F116.
F116, literally.
What is this?
Water.
Where is blood going? What?
Hiking bag, baby.
What
the fuck?
He
Is
fucked.
that he has a fire extinguisher, guys.
What is this
Most that
Sims Us game?
I think that's Project Zombot. I think
Hello?
this all plays it the whole fucking time with perhaps.
Rakete gegen den Kopf.
So that means rocket against the head.
Dennis, Alter, Matrix, holy shit.
Indeed got rocket.
Links Schuss vorbei,
Was
rechts
ist
Schuss
das?
vorbei. Und tschüss.
Got absolutely decapitated.
And it's extra crispy. Boom.
Boom.
Headshot.
So I think the guy died.
I think so.
I think he's alive as well.
Well, and that is all for the clips for stream section, guys. Thank you for being, for watching this race. A very eventful race, even though we didn't think it would be. But yeah, the weather made it enjoyable. So
Definitely.
yes, I'm gonna go towards the stream ending screen, and thanks everyone for tuning into the stream. We have Balta saying, I made perhaps a game crash with the fire extinguisher. Oh, okay, so that's what happened. Okay. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but he's also a cow, so yeah, unlucky
He
for him.
literally has no
Get
human
cowed.
rights.
Get cowed, bro.
Get cowed.
Yeah, so that is it. Thanks for tuning into the stream, guys. I think next week, Coolest will be back in the commentating room, probably alongside Tim. Not too sure, but I guess we will see. And yeah, it was a pleasure to be commentating. Thanks for Tim as well for being here for the race and part of the interviews. Very good, very cool thing to be commentating with him. And yeah, thanks for the guest appearances from Phil and Leland. That was cool as well.